that is, but here it is, the tale of the tape. Happy 20, I think, what is it, 23-4. He's of course the best player there is in the world, but Sock is the best human that we have in the world. Sometimes contested by Fortitude, oftentimes actually. It's a little back and forth between them. Consistency is not of their strength, but I hope they're consistent in a positive way throughout the series. And here we go, everybody. The camera has been fixed. Sock versus Happy, we're all set up and ready to go.
Mega Giga Chad pauses the game to fix the camera to help the production. Unbelievable. What a guy.
Yeah, it's worth noting that it has been quite some time since Sock was able to beat Happy in a series. We have to cast our minds back to 2019, in fact, when that was last the case. But BB, Big Butt Boys, that's 3 Bs actually. The most recent time they met was in the TED Cup 16, the grand final game, and Sock may have lost, but he won some maps. And let me tell you, that is better than some other players can do. PCG, for example.
Wow. That's just almost hate speech, Remo. Let's not talk about PCG anymore. Let's go forward to Sock versus Happy. Everyone is waiting for that, and here we finally are. Kicking off the series at Concealed Hill.
Yeah, Happy could decide who would pick band first and choose the first map, and he gave Sock the first stab at the whole thing. So this is Sock's pick. He decides on Concealed Hill, which normally is a difficult map for human. Especially in this matchup, it seems like you must, at all costs, expand. And this here map that we have before us is one of the toughest to do that on.
Mountain King first.
He can't stop chatting. He's such a Chad, bro. Chat all the way.
That's crazy. That's like Chimico mass airplay, I would suggest. But man, this is risky. Sock, styling, winning hearts. But is he winning maps?
Yeah, Sock has off and on been playing MK in this matchup against many different opponents. Had a super epic game, for example, last year at Rawland against X-Lord. Series, I should say, and did win that series in the end. But the track record of playing MK against Happy seems to be a lot worse than against many other Undeads, as so many things are. And Happy will have this in the back of his mind. He and many of us know that Sock will bust this out every now and then.
Of course, he has one of the greatest memories in all of Warcraft. He, I don't know, photographic memory almost. That's an unfair advantage, of course. Happy with the Lich again, as so often. And I like that Sock's paying attention to this Acolyte. We all know how many creeps have been stolen with a little dagger in the hands of an Acolyte. And Mountain King, claws, not too bad. Gets the entire camp, not too bad. And Happy, not ultra aggressive, creeping his first camp with a ring.
Yeah, the question is, when exactly will the expansion be coming? Of course, this expansion is difficult to creep already. Now take the AM and the Water Elementals out of the equation. Is he gonna buy a Circlet? Buys the Circlet on the MK in the early game. I'm not sure if I've seen that before, but it's never a bad item. Always helps. That doesn't help. Loses a Militia to the creeps without even getting pressured by Happy. This is not the best start, but if you look at the MK's items, those look wonderful.
I like to think that the militia loss was just a deny in advance, so Happy can't kill it.
Yes. Well, hopefully not too many of those have to be repeated when the expansion then finally comes up. Happy is here in position already. And now the human is damned if you do, damned if you don't. Happy is here ready to punish all these peasants, but he has to expand. It's too late to tech already, basically, in MK1 base. That ain't a thing. How do you pull this off, Sock?
That is the question. I mean, he must have known that Lich first is the answer to pretty much everything. And that this will happen exactly this way. So what is the play?
It's all about MK positioning here, I think. If he gets off 2 really good claps against the ghouls, perhaps this can be a clean creep. Happy will try to split the ghouls away from the Mountain King and find the squishier targets away from him.
Here we go. Mass damage will be done. Who suffers more? Mountain King? Not doing too much. Running around goes clap onto ghouls. Okay, that can be an answer. But the Lich has a lot more Nova to work with.
Important Stormbolt. Oh, the clap perfectly timed. Happy tried to use the Nova, didn't get it. So MK is level 3. Has a bunch of claws. Oh my god, these items on the Archmage would have been insane. But also nice for the MK. And did he go clap too? I think so, right? Against ghouls? Very nice.
Alright, we are approaching the 5-minute mark. Mountain King is level 3. Great inventory for some right clicks. And a potential second hero, but Happy is not done here. The international day of not surrounding is over, as a ghoul gets trapped there as well. Happy not level 3, but almost done with tier 2.
Alright, power build can now begin. A lot of peasants have certainly gone down. More need to be sent to the expansion. It was a painful early game, but the expansion does come up. So, first box has been checked. Didn't die before reaching level 3. And now the expansion will soon be mining. Happy, of course, going to be aiming for a fast tier 3 on his side. Tier 2 finishes. But, oh, does not rush tier 3 instantly. No, instead it's the slaughterhouse first once we get those statues out.
Got the ziggurat in production as well. Sometimes we've seen that a little delayed. But yeah, early statues for a lot of regeneration. Sells the dagger, still has some ghouls to creep. And I think that is the plan. That's a lot of pressure off of Sock.
A player's forces are under attack.
Also, I'm kind of amazed at the MK, you know, not only did he creep the expansion, and now it's coming up. Also, he retained his mana pool really well. The +5 int, by the way, is a big help with that. And he has so much mana still to use, and there's absolutely nothing that can contest the MK out in the open right now.
And Happy can't even creep the turtle. There we go. Nova versus Clap, 2 big AoE spells. Clap gets it! Or does he? I'm not too sure.
No, Nova got it.
Nova got it, as so often. Item
Yes,
destroyed.
Almost level 3.
I kind of like this early slaughterhouse against this build. Happy anticipated that Sock would cross the map and try to punish this. If you tech first and then build the slaughterhouse, it's at like 1/3 of HP and finishing. And then it can be cancelled even without Water Elemental. Just send the Footman in there. But with this build order, Happy made sure he gets the statues out. And that is a lot more damage.
Wonder what the second hero is going to be on the human side.
Yeah. Could be pretty much anything. Pally,
I think
Blood
Pally
Mage.
is the new way of playing this, whereas it was always Blood Mage in the past. But yeah, could both be a possibility. If you go AM, it kind of feels like you have to go Priest and Rifles, which don't tend to do so well against Undead, so Archmage seems to be the least likely.
Yeah, smells like a paladin, to be honest. A little bit of damage lacking against magic immune creeps. Sock gets a shredder, lumber mill. Economy is ramping up. Tech has been started as well, a little delayed, but it's all fine for now. Happy, not the ultra aggressive play that we're used to seeing from him. Kills another, that's the second item he had to kill, but he finds the big mana potion, Remo. Clappity clap clap.
Yeah, that is super good. He needs the Shredder ASAP to get the lumber, to get the towers, because the push is soon coming. Can't Sock get ready in time, dude. He doesn't have a single guard tower upgrading yet. This might be too swift of a trap to spring for Happy. Frenzy is coming soon, also Destroyer. MK has to buy a lot of time. Throw those hammers, keep Happy busy.
And that is the goal with this Zeppelin. Happy is shocking around, trying to find his opponent, going for another creep spot, and waiting for the tier 3 to unfold with Frenzy and Destroyers and Orb and all that good stuff. But he will be forced back. Sock still has a long way to fly, though, to go for the Haunted.
Scouting with Footman this game. We just saw this one being taken out, but he gave him so much intel. Also in the early game he did it. Always. Basically this whole game knew exactly where the Lich was. And with that information, he knows what he can get away with, how much time he has, and where he can strike. And strike he will in the main base. But Happy's also on the warpath.
What about the towers, Remo? I worry. They're about to finish at the expo, at least. In the main, still needs some more time, and he's buying that time. Here we go. Happy has no TP.
Tough position for Happy now. He knows if he TP's home, Sock's just gonna back up. Could load up in the Zep, or could just TP. Oh, some footies have to be sacrificed, but this is such valuable amount of time. That is a bunch of towers finishing.
Plus the town portal, of course, it wasn't in the inventory. Had to go to the shop to get it done, and it's a little bit problematic. Buys time for more towers for the tier 3 tech, and then the big power spike of human at the end of the tech tree.
And I would say, you know, despite the expansion not being so easy, despite the tech being late, Sock knows what to do. Sock is looking really good so far. But we've been here before.
We've been here before many times in the past 7 years, Remo. But here we go. We've not been too many times with the Mountain King first and Clap and level 4 onto an Undead expansion. This is working beautifully so far.
Yeah, MK4 is always a huge level up. Whatever skill you get in the MK, the level 2 is extremely strong. How the hell? Dark Ranger. What? She's stuck. What?
Huh? Where even is she?
Back at the base. Black magic. What?
What? And Happy
I guess
doesn't...
I guess the TP put her in there.
Yeah. But the TP was like 2 minutes ago.
Wow, we are paying good attention.
I was wondering, but yeah, I mean, who can expect to die? Happy didn't realize it either, so. And usually he sees everything.
Yeah, and now we got second level of masonry, excuse me. Lots of towers, and these human bases are very secure. And is the mass air? You mentioned it earlier. Dragonhawks and Griffins will be the play, and I suppose a Blood Mage third at some point.
Wow, what a sick nuke this is gonna be. Banish, Holy Light, Stormbolt, just nuke the nukers. Does he have time for one more attack into the base? The Zeppelin is approaching. Triple Griffin Aviary going for Dragonhawks first. This has been working tremendously well. Mountain King has a town portal, of course. Bases are secured. Sappers?
Yes.
Since when can human buy sappers?
Well, if they watch Todd's stream, then they can do it with a lot of inspiration. Sapper though, not sure if it connects. Happy, didn't target the Sapper. You can highlight that bad boy. What?
Oh my god! That is Happy being supply stuck at 48! And his base is damaged, trying to get rid of the Nerubian. Footman, of course, amazing at that. And what's the Destroyer Bust gonna do?
Well, it does break all the towers. The peasants here might all go down, but Happy might be losing his own income. Clap over and over, really good. There's still a mana potion here, remember?
Yes!
Aggressive Holy Light. Not sure about that, but I mean, the human army is tiny. The towers are holding, as it seems.
For now, that is 43 food on both sides. Happy is losing every single piece of income. Has to sell the altar. There's more hammers. There's more holy light. There's the mana potion. There's almost no economy left. Happy FFA style trying to evacuate. And there's another
Sapper number 2. Kaboom!
Oh, kaboom!
What?
Indeed. That was a little odd, but anyway.
That was the wrong target, but
yeah,
we're good.
who cares, dude? Who cares?
Getting Cloud upgrade for the Dragonhawks. And Happy, he's got one Acolyte only.
Yep.
He can't make any more. He's supply blocked.
He is. He has gold for Necropolis. And the castle might be falling that would block the way for Griffins, but not Dragonhawks.
Oh, and he starts Animal War training before it goes down. Very nice. Love it. And he's getting the Blood Mage before the castle's gone. He can afford to lose the castle, honestly.
Yep, he would not be able to build knights or tanks or whatever, but that's not the game plan anyway. The last ziggurat is falling.
Damn.
And Happy's in trouble. I don't want to say Happy lost yet, because you know we've been there.
We have been there. It's true.
What a game.
needs to be saved.
Oh yeah. He can be revived even if he falls. But would love to have that siphon. Oh, is there a way to save him? I don't think so. Zeppelin maybe from the left-hand side? But it's time. I guess it's more time.
Quite the sick map one that we see here. Where is this one gonna go?
Healing on the pally.
A player's force
Dragon
The last
Hawks.
acolyte. The last acolyte. If he snipes that with the Mountain King, he couldn't make any more.
True. Well, he could lose a bunch of his army and then rebuild.
Cloud, MK, hammer time.
Oh my god, that's the last one! Falling! Happy refusing to give up though.
Yeah. I love it, dude. Sock is pulling the dirtiest tricks, just doing whatever it takes. This is war. This isn't Warcraft. This is war. Whatever it takes to win.
Absolutely. If you're against Happy, you need to be the dirtiest player in the game. Woo! And so far it's working out beautifully. Happy's army is spread across the entire base. 5.5 Mountain King. Can you believe it? This is working out so well. Sock, the castle is gone, but he might be able to expand at some point again because he still has income. Happy does not.
One thing that Sock wasn't able to get was a staff. Staff would have been a great pickup, but that is not going to be possible. Okay, Happy. I love how this is, you know, a great challenge for the greatest undead that we have in the game. So Happy has to win this game without gold income. Now, normally winning Warcraft without gold is impossible.
Yep.
But this is Happy. So
Oh, Zeppelin is being chased by 3 Destros. I was really worried that it crashes above the trees. So 3 destroyers not part of the offensive, still able to creep because undead heroes. Zeppelin threat basically negated. If Happy loses the Destros, he can build Acolytes again. Oh, snipe. Don't know who got that one. Siphon on the Dark Ranger, not the most favorable target. Destroyers are back. And not too many Dragon Hawks. These are weak units.
Happy has the stronger army, but losses cannot be replenished perhaps. Oh, the Coil Nova still hurts. 90 Knight to the Blood Mage. Back to the altar.
That's the thing though, Remo. If you don't lose any units, you don't need to rebuild them.
He did lose a ghoul.
Expo cancelled again. Sock 500 gold. Never really a big supply gap. Never really high level heroes. Sock, there's still a lot of ways where he loses this.
He's teching at the expansion.
For potions, I guess.
I'm not sure what precisely the plan is.
We got Holy Light on the Paladin. That's amazing. Going for the Black Citadel. So then also no potions for Happy anymore. Ghouls are falling indeed, but so are Dragon Hawks. Kingdom for a staff.
Yeah. A shame that he wasn't able to pick one up before the castle fell.
The
You know, if Happy survives until the expansion runs dry, you can win this game.
Dude, if Happy wins this game, Sock should just leave and give up the series. This is crazy. 6,000 gold though, that is a lot of time.
Yep, that is 10 minutes. How much can Sock do in 10 minutes? Would love to reestablish the mining in the main base.
Yeah.
Happy's doing his darndest. Get back in this. Wait, did he TP? He misclicked TP'd.
Oops.
Now he's stuck.
No way. Sock, don't get nervous, brother. Ooh, that's painful.
Well, good thing he has a bunch of farms. Can afford to lose one.
Thank
You
you
all know how
very...
strong those farms are.
Oh yeah, Carson, do you want to comment on the farms?
They're too cheap and they're scouting all over the place. Hashtag fix farms.
There we go. Thank you, Benzin Mogul, for the tier 2 sub. 49 month already. Much love. Helps us tremendously. What does help Sock? How can he close this game?
Wait, can you make Dragonhawk still? You can, right?
Yes.
Even without tier 2.
Yes.
He's not making them though.
Should be. Maybe he misses. Oh, do you need a... Oh, no, he has a shop.
Players' forces are under
Maybe he sees that they're just getting Coil Nova and is saving resources for something more valuable. Oh my god.
Acolyte.
Oh my god, he got it back. He gets the economy back and he kills the Blood Mage for the 5th time.
He's gonna win this game, dude. He's gonna win
Oh,
this game.
Sappers.
Double Sappers!
Come on.
Wait, how much damage does he do to the Citadel?
Hopefully enough. Here comes the
The MK needs
cloud.
to join. MK needs to join up there.
Oh, Sapper 1. Here, no!
No!
Disaster! That is so expensive.
Twofer.
A player's forces are
Oh my god. No way.
Unbreakable.
I'm stunned, dude. I'm just, what can you say? Tier 3 on the way. Is he going tanks?
I don't know. He could go for a staff. That would help a lot.
Oh yeah. Man, Happy denied the second base for a long time and now economy is about to be even.
attack.
Happy's Expo is mining way longer than the human. I mean, Happy's main is mining way longer than the human expansion. He can just wait it out now.
No way.
Oh, dude. If Suck loses this is one hell of a demoralizing loss.
Yeah. Yeah, this will break an opponent. Happy is able to build ziggurats again. This is getting dangerous for Sock.
And the main is secure.
Incredible.
How the hell was this game not over?
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under
If
attack.
one of the players is called Happy, everything is possible at all times.
Pretty nuts, dude. Pretty nuts. Took out all the acolytes twice over. Took out the haunted. Happy wasn't mining for 7 minutes, maybe?
Let's take a look. We got a graph for that. I can't read it because it's too small and my eyes are too bad. But what's the gold difference? The gold difference is 8,000 gold.
Quite a lot.
9,000
weighing,
almost.
weighing the options right now. How does he win this game? There's no way he's ever winning a fight against the 4-5-4 hero levels.
Oh, the Hawks!
Siege.
No, 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 no! What's the answer, man? Tier 3 is done. Staffs are an answer now.
He's going for a knight, going for griffins. Knights and griffins are very good against heroes.
They're pretty bad against destroyers. Because both can't attack them.
Yeah. Destroyers aren't that much of a threat, though, at the moment.
Correct. They're annoying. Man, this Nova. Happy constantly finds a connection with the Lich to the Dragonhawks. And destroyers
That's
are...
Nova. Don't know if you knew this. 8 seconds slow, then 8 second cooldown. Kind of funny.
Sounds like someone should nerf that.
I did suggest a nerf there. Listen.
The town is under siege.
Never damn listen. Yeah, Happy didn't listen either when everyone said this game is over. Economy reestablished. Insane.
Tell you what, though. If Sock can manage to stop, you know, getting nuked and keep losing units and just hold on for like 3 minutes, he might be able to get to that 80 supply.
Yeah.
And 80 supply tier 3 human is still something to work with. The hero levels, unfortunately, are looking bad. MK is the difference. He is looking grand, but both Pally and Blood Mage not too supportive. And Concealed Hill is not entirely crept up. Nothing left here to gain from the neutrals.
Unbelievable. Okay, destroyers coming. No workshop, no gyros. Nothing really that helps against them. And if they have mana, they are scary. And Sock is running straight into it. 5 and 4 heroes on the Undead side. This is important. Is the army big enough yet?
Happy kiting backwards. Oh my god.
Oh, it's not good. This is not good. 4 destroyers. This is not the fight you want to take, but Happy is retreating. Scared of Mountain King hammers.
Stormbolt, Siphon. I feel like this was the first time we saw that so far this game. And the magic damage against the statue is looking really good.
Yes.
Destroyers, though, being morphed.
Now we've going to the Undead base again. Destroyer falling, 5 supply apiece. Knights are falling as well. Cloud to reduce the damage. Lich able to get some healing next to the shop now as well. The nuke on the human side is absurd if you have Banish. Here's level 5. Should be Stormbolt in this hero arena. Air dominance still on Sock's side, but the Blood Mage gets nuked as well. No Holy Light because there was silence.
So close before the level 3 is the Paladin. Boots are missing heavily. Sock has a tough time catching up with these fast undead heroes. He's got so many coils he can still use, though. Just go on the DK, maybe. Yeah, there's one.
Oh, does he have anything? A heal potion should be ready. Uses it. Stormbolt. Have we banished? Maybe. He's trying to reach. Level 5. Don't tell me. No, that's it. Holy moly, that's the healer gone. That's the movement speed aura gone. And he wanted to pass an info potion, but he was just a split second too late. That would have been a magnificent save, but now Happy's in the ropes.
Next Stormbolt could again be lethal. Dark Ranger heard already. Stormbolt is available. Bam! Hammer time! See you later, bitch! And she's out as well. It's only the Lich defending. Sock perhaps is making this work after all.
It's so insane that Sock just got a hero kill. He's 20 food up, and we're saying perhaps he's winning this. But that's the Happy factor. My god.
Yeah, the altar being unsummoned earlier now means the Dark Ranger can't be normally res, so it has to take a double Tavern res. That is not all of Happy's possible resources from the gold mine, but it's the majority.
Mountain King at 50%. Needs some help, maybe. Pally to the rescue. What the heck? What a game!
Seriously. Oh, imagine if this had been map 5, dude. Oh, 100 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. I'd instantly retire if that's the case. So don't watch us on YouTube?
I think Sock has everything he needs now. He's got the MK level 5, the Pally level 3, which is so huge. Just buy invulns, survive with the heroes, maybe even pick up an orb of fire. Sock has an immense lead.
But he soon has no income no more, and he never built another town hall. And one of the knights is stuck. This is not over.
Oh yeah, he's running indeed out of gold. Now Happy's the one who can turtle in the base, bro. What even is this?
We're just haunting these heroes. Happy is turtling indeed. The shop kill would be amazing, but he's just going for the heroes. Siphon, but Nova against the air. Sock's forces are dwindling. Lich! Ooh, gets another coil.
The double staff play here is wonderful. This is how the human can be super cost efficient in the late game.
27 minutes. Black Citadel about to drop. Dark Ranger still not back. Doesn't have the lumber to res her. Oh, and doesn't have the lumber to repair.
For the Citadel. Oh yeah! Can't repair! Lol.
DR is back though. Could be nuked. Oh, goes for the DK. Gotta run. Gotta chase. The Invul potion should be ready. Clap! Invul, 7 seconds. Now the Dark Ranger on the menu, maybe, but coil thrown perfectly. Happy has no gold, has to sell something. Now there's the potion. Probably perfectly calculated. DK is safe. Lich next on the menu. No! The coil misses!
Got him!
And that's the next hero kill. Black Citadel down. GG! What a game!
What do you even say about that, dude? Oh my god. I do wonder how much of an impact those 2 sappers would have had if the game could have gone Sock's way. I just can't believe Sock came back. I can't believe, first of all, Happy coming back is not the craziest thing ever because he's happy. He always finds a way somehow. But the fact that Sock was so behind after he should have won and then just made an army and just fought his way back. Like that game was crazy. What the hell?
That was just the opening, Carson. That was just the first out of 5.
Unbelievable.
We are here to party, just like you guys in the chat. Thank you, Charlie Silent, for the 9 months. Butt Crumbs with the 10 gifted subs. B2W Buddy in the chat. O'Kane with the 27 months. Butt Crumbs again with the gifted sub. B2W Buddy in the chat. O'Kane with the Prime sub. Just watching stuff with the tier 1 sub. Clyde Schildpad with 10 gifted subs. B2W Schildpad in the chat. And Dave Holder, 20 euros to get Sock across the line. Woo!
All right. Yeah, there's no analysis to be done there. That's one of my favorite games because of that. I love games that are just like, well, I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. Every step of that game was new to both of these players. I think from the time Sock Tech tier 3, probably, yeah.
Incredible. What a series. Man, if Sock loses this might just break his spirit, but how rewarding and what a relief to take this home. Sock 1-0. Happy is mortal. But you know what the scary thing about Happy is? If you poke him, he's getting even better and even scarier. Next map, a whole different one. The one we hate. The one that should be removed. Amazonia.
Whew. Now, map 2 is probably going to look very different because map 1 was utterly insane. But speaking specifically to the map, MK expansion must be impossible here. Must be impossible. This expansion is even harder to creep than that on Concealed Hill. Can't use the clap so well against the creeps here. Get slowed and stuff. This should be a normal game, right? This should be a normal game, right, Neo?
What even is normal in Warcraft 3 2023? I can't promise anything, Remo. This could just be a pally first for whatever we know. And we got 1,000 bits by Woodywood. Again, dude, did you win the lottery or something? Thank you very much. Sock plays sick. Cheers, 1,000. Much love.
Borash also coming in with the bits. 100 says good morning. Thank you. Yeah, it's turning out quite to be the wonderful day indeed. We are now on map 2. It's Mountain King again! On AZ! He's playing MK first.
I mean, it did kind of work well on map 1, didn't it? But will it work as nicely as it did before? Whew, Happy is quite a fast learner, but does he expect that? Surprise factor on the side of Sock. But can he get an expo through with this? I thought for the longest time a human expansion burst Undead is impossible on Concealed. We both think that a Mountain King expansion is impossible on Amazonia, but Sock is here to prove us all wrong.
And the thing is, like, if you take enough measures and take enough time, basically any expansion anywhere is possible. Bro, he might be going for an instant expansion. Mother trucker, how cool can one human player be?
To be honest, a lot of human players are pretty cool. Just look at Leon. Just look at what Fortitude is doing. And Sock, of course, following in that regard as well. Happy
Which is coming, though.
is coming.
Uh-oh.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's taking a good chunk of damage here.
Oh, Acolyte is here. Careful.
Big healing. Ooh, that's a nice item.
Okay, here's the Lich, though. Instantly going for the Mountain King. Little Dwarf down to 1/3 of HP.
Big healing is literally the perfect item here. This is possibly saving in the game right now.
Rock Golem went to the Militia, by the way. No last hit. On Happy's side for once. Careful. Yeah, gotta drink that potion while you're still alive. And now, surround attempt by Sock. There's no TP. Ooh, there's more chances
National
though.
No surround day.
There is another chance. My god, can I please lag so these spikes stop? Sorry about that, everybody. This server has weird routing.
All right. The pressure's on here right away in the early game. The expansion attempted, the hero kill attempted, neither worked. Makes it quite a good early for Happy. But he brought tons of ghouls early, so the lumber was low, so the tech for Happy is also quite late. Only now, starting his progress towards tier 2. The shop is up, MK equipped with regen scroll and clarity, and might be able to clean out the natural finally.
Alright. This is late though. Okay. Let's see if Sock can survive this as well, and if the game is over in a second. Mountain King in trouble. PowerPoint.
No way!
No! Oh, he fights out! He is level 2. Can he reach? Not really.
I can't believe that was a surround. Did you see that?
It was sick.
That was the weird looking surround ever. But now healing up. Oh, that ritual dagger. How good.
He's trying to get in there from downtown, but the ghouls control that MK so well.
And our fears come true. Indeed, expanding on this map with MK, not easy at all.
Yep. Okay, Remo, this is kinda unwatchable level. We might use the Carson clean feed.
Oh yeah, we can do that as well. True.
Just so the, our viewers, our bread and butter got the perfect experience. There we go. It's gonna be better in a second, guys. Just hold on. Okay, there is a delay on that clean feed. Thank you, JCelerex, for the gifted subs. Is a little stressful right now. My god, my PC is almost burning.
Yeah, you can disable the view thing on Discord. Maybe that helps.
True.
All right, we'll be seeing a bit of the replay from before. Oh man, Soul of Peasants going down this game. But the Lich hasn't leveled that crazily yet, right? Here as we have the replay, not even level 2 yet. And of course the level 3s are the big ones. Goes for both sides. And if Sock can ever stably have 2 bases up, tower up, turtle, survive, he has proven that he can, win. Even if at a disadvantage, if he has those 2 bases for some time.
Exactly. Whew, okay. Boots on the Mountain King now. And the Lich didn't level that much. It's of course like almost a level, but this is not super scary yet. Also out of mana.
About to hit level 2 though, still lots of ghouls in the action.
A player's forces are under attack.
The footies against the ghouls. Who will win this fight? Both sides have AoE. MK is low HP, but the Lich doesn't have a TP, so the Lich also needs to be concerned about the possibility of stumbles around.
Always. Always has to. Ghouls are suffering. Mountain King survives on a decent HP range, I'd say. And he's getting some damage done, indeed. Boom, there we go. Level 2.5, but yeah, that Town Hall not even started. The Arcane Tower not started. That's a problem.
Even more ghoul kills though. They're just looking for that Nova execute. Stormbolt to retreat, get back to the shop. Sock is doing this pretty well, I would say. But man, is that a late expansion.
6 minutes 15, it didn't even start. Happy is going Gargs. Classic response to a Mountain King, as usually only towers can save you. And Gargs are pretty good against that, but they fall off heavily at the tier 2, tier 3 stages.
Yeah, normally you want mercs against that, Berserker especially, but this camp on this map is hard to clear. Oh, footy. If he wasn't looking at the footy, he might have seen the Garg slightly ahead of time. And one Arcane Tower is finishing. Arcane, of course, not the sick... Oh, no, it is... Wait, it's a Guard Tower. Never mind, it's a Guard Tower already. What a sick read. What a sick heads-up play by Sock.
If those finish... Oh, it is finished! that should stop Gargs pretty much immediately.
Hold up! Hold up, boys. Guard tower's ready. Expo coming up. MK about to be 3.
Oh, don't sing the victory song too quickly, though. But like, Happy is so underleveled. The Mountain King doesn't even care.
This time, of course, it's Stormbolt level 2. And this letter's gonna have to be careful. Real careful. Where's the... Wait. No DK second. Happy was trying to super hard all in with Gargs, was hoping to hit the timing, break the towers, kill the Expo. That failed. Happy's strat is failing at the moment.
Okay. What's the transition? I mean, he was down to...
There's no DK, there's no statues. It's just Gargs.
Dude, in the last game, there wasn't even an Acolyte, and he made it super duper close. So,
I know.
I don't doubt him, but of course...
It ain't over. It ain't over.
You have a point. You got a lot of points.
Only one guard tower in the main, but one is enough to protect the peasants.
With a lot of clarity supply, you can nuke these Gargs out of the air for some time. Tech has started, dude. The longer this game goes, the better it is for Sock, obviously.
You know, devoted Carson fanboys will know that Sock is Carson's favorite player out there. If he beats Happy here, I think we have to block out Carson's camera. I don't think he's gonna be, you know, responsible to the public.
Dude. That's gonna be a maple syrup massage at the end of the day, I can tell you that. Yeah, Sock just turtling. Not the most crazy action right now. But if you're a Sock fan, this is good for you.
Yeah, dude, I can feel the electricity in the air. Again, this game is not over, by no means, but it's a bad spot. As soon as tier 2 is done and gyros are coming, which they should, Happy has to come up with a smart transition and a good play. Right now, he's not looking that effective. He's attacking farms.
Yep, fix farms is what Happy is thinking right now. Gargoyles.
Sock needs to make more towers, though. If Happy gets to 50 supply, Gargs upgraded, Happy could potentially bust one of these bases.
He's working on more towers. I don't know if he's working on more towers at the Expo, but Carson, I guess, will show us in a bit. Slowly but steady, wiggling away. Sock sends a scout out to see what Happy is doing. Level 3 and the DK is finally coming. But he is minutes away from tier 3. And how scary is Undead without tier 3?
In most cases, not scary, but in this weird game, Happy could go for a heal scroll, maybe even 2, bring all the Gargs together, attack upgrades, and try to crack one of these bases. If one base falls for Sock, it's over.
Rifles coming. More defense. The repair seems a little late, but okay. He has something to deal with these Gargs now, but not with the Lich involved.
This is it. This is the bust. Is it enough? It's not going to be broken here. Main base could fall. Second hero is needed. Panda second may be the perfect call here for Sock. But that tower goes down.
Alchemist could be grand as well. If the Sock has 1,000 gold, like even if he loses that base, it could still work out because Happy is only tier 2.
It's Pally second. Ooh. Slightly delayed. Main has to be evacuated maybe. Very important by Happy to always cancel that second tower. If a second tower had finished in the main base, this would have been a disaster for him. Gyros now coming. Workshop though still taking a while.
Can he get more rifles out? The workshop is coming. No lumber for flak cannons though. That is a bit dangerous.
Man, what a tight series. What a tight map again.
Ooh, okay, workshop finishes. And there's 3 towers here.
Pally coming out, that's a big help as well.
Ooh, the base is cracked.
Interesting game now.
Happy found the answer to this space. That could ruin the tech with a lot of time investment. Can Sock muscle up a force that's pushing Happy away from the main base, so he still remains on 2 base?
Gyros here are really good for 2 reasons. First of all, in high numbers with backhands against just the gargoyles, but also they can't get Nova'd. This is the scariest thing right now that Happy has.
Can't crack it. Oh, tier 3 is coming for Happy. GG. GG. He does it. Happy does it. Interesting approach by Sock, Mountain King, fast expansion on this map, but in the end, just wasn't enough.
I do respect sort of the energy that Sock's giving off, though. The full confidence, the Mountain King 2 games in a row. He's going for different things, and he's going for more, I want to say, somewhat lame strats at times, which I think is exactly the way people should in general play against Happy. So I'm respecting the approach that Sock is taking, and Happy just goes completely off the grid there, just full 2 Crypt Gargs, no tier 3 tech for ages. If this wasn't Amazonia, if this wasn't as clean of an expansion, this strat would have not worked. It was only because of how delayed the expansion was that Happy got away with this. Honestly, wasn't the best way to play around this, I feel like, for Happy, but makes it work in the end.
On a bigger map, of course, the push arrives a little later. There's more time for the towers. So despite there being this answer with Gargs, this is not necessarily working on every map.
And the next map coming up is our third one. It's going to be very important. Match point opportunity for both players. And I think it's the first time this tournament we see it, right? Because Shallow Grave will be it.
Here we go. Our 2 players. Sock taking the first one. Happy striking back. Emperor bleeding, but turning the series around, maybe. This map has produced the greatest games of 2023 in Human versus Undead. And oh boy, I'm so ready for this.
Sock has looked not exactly super standard. No AM yet. That might change now. We touched on it briefly earlier. I think Pally is super cool also on this map. Is it the best strat? Is it also very good if the Undead plays precisely around it, against it? Perhaps not. We'll see the hero now. Who's it gonna be?
Archmage. No Mountain King anymore. Okay, interesting. While we're in the early game stages, and Happy decides to go for the Lich. Thank you, BP Woody, for the 22-month resub. Methaman for the 27-month resub. 2 years, let's go. Buddy gifting left and right. Jay Cellarex with the 10 gifted subs. Buttcrumbs with another 5 gifted subs. Buttcrumbs subbing himself. Carson, I love you. Remo, I love you. Neo, I love you the most. Winning! And yeah, that is it for now. Thank you all for supporting us. Don't forget to support the players as well. W3Champions.backtowarcraft.com is the Matcherino link for the crowdfunding for this tournament. My god! Leon vs. X-Lord. Leon vs. Todd. These games, especially in Meisterschaft. Bangers! I want to see that on the highest level there is.
Alright. Acolyte confirms the hero. It is the AM. No Mountain King anymore. Makes especially the concern about hero kill early game for the Undead a non-issue, basically. But with the Watch Elements, of course, also, you can creep a lot better. And this map, Lightning Shield, ouchie, hurts a bit. Denied it! No! Sock denied one of the creeps. And I was about to say, on this map, there's a beautiful level 3 creep up for the AM. This is the first camp, then the green is the second, and the natural is the third, and that's a perfect level 3. Unless you deny.
Unless you deny, indeed. Happy, of course, did not deny anything. He got a skull in his inventory. That's an expo play.
Indeed, the footy saw it. So Sock knows. Happy normally isn't the guy who buys a skull and then fakes an expansion. Like normally he is determined in his ways. Against Knight, it's a different story. Depending on how aggressive he is, you can decide to not expand then in the end. But here, we'll see two base openings there.
Footman is harassing, but of course losing an Acolyte here is not the end of the world. He will be staying on tier 1 for quite some time. We'll just delay everything a little bit. And now Sock with the resources for the Town Hall. Here it goes. Town Hall first into tower. And this is exactly the setup we want on this map.
This is so heartbreaking for Sock. He's taking the green camp here. This again is the predictable creep route. And normally now he would be leveled. Normally now he would have the strong waterman against the footman. Because of that small, unforced error. He's in a noticeably worse position in this early game. Now, if Happy makes a mistake and easily gives away footy experience, the AM could still get that level 3 quickly. But that would demand a mistake by Happy.
Woody Wood with another 1,000 bits. Hope that Sock wins. I hope so too. Here's a ghoul kill. That's level 3. Now we can power wash these ghouls away.
Yeah, he actually got it. Rare mistake by Happy, not considering the possibility that the AM might be showing up, despite this being the normal timing. Indeed, Happy makes a small mistake, giving some breathing room to Sock after making a small mistake himself.
Expo up and running for Sock. Time to gather the resources and get these towers up. Water Elementals, the craziest early game solution to ghouls? There's a deny.
The Ring of Regen, by the way, is a wonderful item for this Lich. The Pendant of Energy is actually pretty bad for the Archmage here in this early game. Mid-game, late game, it might be good on the other heroes though. But that is still far away. Who's going to be teching at what time is the question. Honestly, Sock might be the one to be able to start his tier 2.
Yeah, in very little time. That could be a 5-minute, 10-second tech if he has the presence of mind. Going for a lumber mill first. Multitasking seems good. Archmage got to be a little careful to not be surrounded. Gets another ghoul. Not the greatest experience on the AM, but at least ghouls taken out, and that is some counter pressure taken off. And oh, Carson is lagging. Carson, are you with us?
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah.
Saved. Okay, Sock has a
I hope Happy doesn't yell at me is all. I'm terrified. Continue, sorry.
That was your one and only out, dude. Now all the chances are blown.
Tech is running for Sock. That is a crazy fast tech for a human in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wonderful to have this tech lead because, of course, you know the Undead, once he is tier 3 and starts the frenzy, the push will be coming. And if you have enough time to pump out a couple of rounds of most notably Knights and a Pally before the frenzy attack hits, it makes a huge, huge difference. We see a second barracks already, and Knights are definitely expected later on.
Yeah, I wouldn't bank on too many rifles this game. Archmage wanted to go for the Zeppelin, being caught immediately. But as there is International No Surround Day, the ghouls are not in position. But there's another Nova lined up now.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's the big early game advantage, especially on level 3 and onward. The Lich has big kill threat on the AM, and the AM certainly can't say the same for himself. He's just pew-pewing away slowly, especially the Lich here is under no big threat. But the ghouls is a different story. They can't struggle against the water elementals like we saw earlier. Levels are a really big deal here. The jump to level 4 and 5 is immense on both sides.
2,600 viewers, that's a record for this season. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sock is trying to get the Zeppelin again, right? Always at the lab, but Happy always scouting.
Footman being held back. Nice sentry ward by Happy. He's gonna have vision now, always here on the high ground. He knows how dangerous that Zeppelin can be.
Crypt is coming up. Cannot be cancelled anymore. Sock was trying to find the timing to deny that. But yeah, it is definitely too little too late. But it keeps the Lich back. And am I right by saying that not a single peasant has fallen this game?
Yeah, I think that's true. It's only been units fighting in the middle of the map, mostly. No acolytes died and no peasants died either.
That is impressive. Tech is finishing, going immediately into castle, plus a sanctum.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Sock has been incorporating 1 or 2 or maybe 3 priests in the late game to have that dispel against the silence can be really valuable. Also perhaps against some skellies. And a bit of healing is never bad. Lich though, finding a target. That rifle goes down quick.
Rune freaking bracers, Remo!
Oh.
You were talking about a kill threshold. Oh, rifle down, but Rune Brace is 1.
A player's
Mountain
force
King
is
second
under
is the
attack.
pick here. Some other humans lately have been trying to play a bit of Panda. Panda tank space lane. But that has not the best success rate, I would say. So it's going to be a straight up kind of a game. Or is it? Hold on. It's no Fiends. It's Gargs by Happy again.
Wow, and Sock, I think, again, anticipating this, going rifles. They are helpful in creeping. This, I think the third rifle's being produced now. Okay, you got water elementals against it as well. Stormbolt. There's a lot more solutions for Sock this time.
Yeah, he's got rifles already. The water elementals, as you say, absolutely. And double workshop. He can go for gyros. With the right timing, with hero support, Gargs can fare well in the right scenario. But if we go super late game and both just max out, Mass Gargs is not the way to play against human. Against Night Elf it can work, but not against human if the human has time to build the perfect army.
But if you throw a Dreadlord high level in the mix, that can wreck gyros, and then the Gargs could get air superiority.
Yeah, the heroes can make the difference there. That's true. But first level 3 will be needed, and that would take a long time.
Again, I have to say it. Tanks with barrage are really freaking good against Gargs. And hopefully Sock knows this. Archmage might be caught here. There is a Nova, but only one.
Yeah, Happy's doing a really good job here controlling the center of the map, not letting Sock creep much at all. Comes at the cost of a few ghouls. And that should be okay. Here's the first gyro. Should be the first of many.
Oh, but Gargs are a little bit faster, trying to chase them down, and they're out of the fight now. Archmage down to 1/3. Sock has to abandon this camp.
The research of flak cannons should go a long way.
It's
Is
done.
it done? Oh, it is done
It
already.
is done. Dreadlord is coming. Carrion Swarm against Gyros. I might regret
Upgrades here.
ever suggesting that.
Upgrades will be really important here. Happy already with a second armor upgrade, right?
Yes.
Sock needs to keep up on upgrades. Cannot neglect these attack upgrades for the gyros.
He got triple workshop. That is a lot of air. My god, this fight will be a mess.
And this is the kind of fight that nobody but Happy could win. Mass Gargs versus Mass Gyros. His distancing and kiting will have to be absolutely perfect.
I mean, he made it work to go Gargs versus Bats. He can make it work to go Gargs versus Gyros as well.
Big item here. Cloak of Flames is not an item that helps against gyros in the slightest, so I imagine that won't be a sell.
Pretty important that the Dreadlord isn't leveling from this spot. He needs to be level 3 to be able to contest this. So be mask. Oh, here we go. Man, these gyros are scary. Happy can't contest this.
Is he gonna transition? Happy at 62, more Gargs, more ghouls, excuse me, more statues. It seems like producing more Gargs from this point is a losing battle.
He's going
But
ghouls.
he invested third armor upgrade for the
Yeah.
Gargs. I've seen some crazy games, like it was in fact Sock playing Lost Temple against 120.
Yes!
He had like 15 gyros and they lost the air fight against destroyers. I couldn't believe my eyes, but it did happen.
I
The
saw
armor
that.
upgrades here make a big difference.
Exactly. I saw that. There was also 3 armor upgrades plus a devotion aura.
Again, upgrades really, really, really important. Sock must make sure he gets these attack upgrades.
Pally level 2, Mountain King 2.4, 3 more farms. We're going 100, baby.
Not too much left to be crept on the map. It's notably the labs in the center. This is where we might be seeing a contest. Supply. Dead even, almost.
Woody Wood
I
with
must
a...
favor the gyros in the air fight, but I said that before in that other damn game, so
Yep.
who knows?
Oh, big fight coming. Here's the nuke. Nice staff. Gyros coming in. Carrion Swarm number 1 almost dodged. Of course, Gyros can't be healed with heal scrolls. Gargs can, and Happy has one of them, plus the Scroll of the Beast that can't be dispelled at the moment. This is a little more scary than everyone maybe thought. Uh-oh, is this the fight? Carrion Swarm is massive. Stutter Stepping is good. Heal Scroll was invested. No Scroll of the Beast yet. Happy at 60. Sock is drowning in supply, but the reinforcement should come in handy. He's doing it, isn't he? Oh, this is so close up in the air. 3 Gargs survive. What about the heroes? Paladin is safe. Gyro's still alive. And we have a retreat, but on both sides, units are still living. Undecisive fight here.
Yeah. And the levels. I think it may come down to the levels in the end. Who gets level 3s first? Who gets level 5s first? Dreadlord, so close. But he's out of juice. Needs mana potions. Needs statues to work.
1,000 bits by Woody Wood. Again, donating 10k bits when Sock wins the series. Buttcrumbs also 1,000 bits. Neo Remo Carson balls. I love them balls. Carrion Swarm is
big Carrion.
Better and better indeed with the level 2 upgrade now. It's tanks, dude. It's Gyros aren't the answer, it's tanks.
Yeah, they could actually work. As weird as that sounds, barrage, anti-air. You don't want to overinvest in them because they're so slow they can just be outmaneuvered. But yeah, the good thing about tanks is if they can't find the Gargs right away, of course, you can also use them to pressure buildings and stuff. But man.
But the one-on-one.
And this game, this series.
We have 5.4 Archmage. Mastelli is not a rare sight on this map, really. Mountain King level 3, huge upgrade. Paladin with an Ankh. I would say against Happy, really good to find this item.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close to 3 himself. That's going to be the next big level up.
Freaking hell.
Last meaningful camp on the map.
Level 5 Lich.
Full mana Lich, by the way.
Sleep. Supply is neck and neck. Knight getting safe for now. Carrion Swarm hits quite a bit, but it's so many Gyros. Destro getting saved. New guard coming in. Should be down in second. He's just diving. He's diving. There's no Spirit Tower whatsoever. Happy's not paying attention. Oh, he does now with the Carrion Swarm. It's going to be mass murder, I guess. Oh, there's still a couple of Gargs there. This is so narrow. Mountain King is still healing, I guess. Paladin in trouble. The Gargs are all gone, but what to do with the Gyros now?
Yeah, if the units all died, it's about the heroes in the end. The Archmage in trouble now. One more coil could almost be the kill. Oh my god!
The creep almost got the last hit. Insane. Happy pulled all the ghouls, by the way. He's very low lumber and is now switching into fiends.
Oh my god.
Dude, my heart rate is like 250. This is not healthy.
One hell of a sick game. So many gyros still. Incredibly well upgraded. 3-1. But now they're going to be useless. Sock keeps making gyros, and he doesn't know that they're not going to have much use at all anymore. This is where he needs to get gyro bomb upgrades for sure.
Yes.
And, of course, more knights.
The ghoul here in the north, by the way, was denying 2 expansions. Very well done by Happy. Just this token ghoul split to the side. We get breakers. Nice to see that addition. Lich getting caught! Mass murder again! This Carrion Swarm is insane. Paladin might be able to nuke offensively instead of healing, because there's nothing really hurt for Sock at the moment.
The Sobi mask, by the way. Just
Yep.
fine for the
Yep.
Dreadlord, who
Yep.
is so mana starved oftentimes, but with the Sobi plus the statues, he's got a ton of regen.
A player's forces are under attack.
Onto the Lich we go. Over and over and over again, but there's plenty more coils. Garg's taken out, but so are the Gyros. We might see a level 5 Dreadlord here. Statues are attacking these Gyros, takes them out to just grind levels.
Mana running low and Happy. I mean, the Lich still has Novas, but that doesn't work against Gyros. Where are the Gyro bombs? Finally, they're coming. Now they're being upgraded. That means the Gyros can be used to put damage on the statues.
As weird as it sounds, this Gyro Bomb upgrade might make Gargs valuable again, because there's no prioritize function for Gyros. If you go A-click into a fight, they will attack ground, and this is where Gargs can shine.
It goes by range, though. So if there's air in range, they will attack that, and the Gyro bombs have 0 range, so they have to be right on top. So most of the time, they still always attack here.
4 statues on the ground for a lot of healing. This is a 2-base game. This is a high-level hero game. 3 invul potions on Happy. I guess shop control is very important, but so is more income. These guys are canceling their bases over and over again. What a game. Holy moly,
Gyros.
these gyro bombs
The
with
siege damage!
what? With 3 upgrades, I guess they are pretty good.
He's still making more gyros.
Yeah, there's also no fiends coming though. Switch back to ghouls. 5-3. Divine Shield used. Knights are taking care of these statues. This is so much stuff. Sock has a 20 supply lead.
Divine Shield soon over, then things might get a bit dangerous. You always have to keep the sleep in mind, of course.
Steps ready.
Gyros, though, is taking out the expansion bit by bit, it seems like.
Needs repair now. Acolyte's taken of the gold. A little bit more experience thanks to the Murloc. Water Elemental scouting the main. Is there a transition? Are you going Banshees? Answer is no. There's so many gyros. Remember, Remo, when I said mass gyros is the future? Well, welcome to the future.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, 1 in 2,000 games. Congrats, Neo, it happened. Dreadlord, you know, let's not forget, this is Happy.
Yep.
The heroes are strong already. They could still get stronger. If Happy gets 5
Players force
and even level 6 on more of his heroes, let's say 6-5-5 levels in the end, this game is still winnable.
With Infernal, everything is winnable. In a base race, Death and Decay can be good theoretically. On the other side, Blizzard would be good at some point, but there's no destroyers, so I do see the value of Water Elementals. Mass Teleport is a game-winning spell, and now we commit to Fiends.
Triple staff play here is very nice to have, but the thing that Sock is lacking is invulns. It's quite dangerous. Okay, he has 1 on the Archmage, and notably he also has Rune Brace on the AM. Love this! The MK is tanky enough. He's not going to die from Coil Nova, especially thanks to the Medallion. This is a very smart choice, putting the Rune Braces on the AM.
I agree, especially since the Paladin has his Divine Shield, obviously, is also pretty tanky as a strength hero, and has the Ankh. So the item distribution, pretty much perfect by Sock at this point. Happy's catching up in supply. Everyone wants the 3rd base. There's only 300 gold remaining in both of these main bases. Expansions, 3.6 and 2.7k.
The Knights at the moment are still looking pretty weak. 0-1 upgrades only, but Sock working on them. 1-1 now. Barrage!
It's
upgrade queued.
This game
Wait, does he even have a tank?
Not yet, but he can still build one. This game is fireworks, and this upgrade is the perfect fit. But it's, of course, the worst timing because it's Fiends now.
How many gyros, by the way? 22 gyros. 21 now.
It's kind of hard to micro, of course. I guess you control 1 gyro and put the others on follow this 1 gyro, but doesn't look like that at the moment. Oh, he sees the Fiends now. He has to see the Fiends now.
And how many Knights are there against it? 4 Knights, that's a decent number. And of course, a strong support by the MK is almost level 4 as well. Another big level up.
Oh, this army is gigantic now. 80 food. Sock can't fight this anymore. It's too inefficient.
I think Sock has the better army.
Oh, we'll see about
Comes
that.
it down a lot to the heroes though, as always in the end.
It's only 1 level clap. This level 4 MK is a gigantic level up. Main base is empty.
With the gyros, not with the rest of the army.
He's preparing a counterattack, but okay, going for the expo, but it's almost empty as well. Cannon tower, do we have frag shards? I don't think so. So it's not that efficient. We got the Blizzard transition though! Oh my god, I didn't see that! Clap was amazing! Nuke on the Mountain King! Needs the staff, needs the Holy Light, gets it! Knights moving forward, another clap to slow everything down. Blizzard being slapped against immediately! Mountain King! But past the Ankh, he's alive in a bit!
Where are the gyros?
At the Expo!
Why are the gyros not here?
Killing the Expo! Level 4 on the Dreadlord. Mountain King is dead now, finally! There was a staff ready, but he couldn't use it! Oh my god. Remo, are you
TP,
with
by
me?
the way.
Yeah.
No TP, by the way. Sok has to run. Happy lost the expansion, but wins the fight. Got more experience. Dreadlord now level 4. And peasants to be slaughtered.
Carrion Swarm, more and more levels. He's of course grinding at these peasants. Happy's next expansion attempt killed these gyros. They do hold value. Trying to get this base up again. I'm not sure how much gold is left in there. The town hall upper right hand side was of course incredibly expensive with the power build, with the towers, and basically held no value.
Gyros making sure Happy still doesn't have income. We've been here before. Happy without income. It's not the end of the game, as we know.
Happy supply block, by the way, because of all these losses. And here comes the Dreadlord. Can he dodge? Yes, he does. No level 5, not even in range. This is still everyone's game after 24 minutes.
Yeah, pretty sick, dude. Sok about to run out of income. Expansion.
Oh.
Going dry in 1 minute.
Dude, the range of Carrion Swarm is insane.
MK almost revived. Needs to make sure to give him a clarity also.
Gyros, amazing scouts, of course. Happy is building 2 bases at the same time, trying to make sure that the gyros are once again busy on the left-hand side of the map and not part of the fight. Happy is poking into the main base. Sok, where are you?
He is home to defend with the knights, but again, only the knights.
No
The
gyros.
gyros could clean up the air pretty easy.
If he falls back now, that bought a lot of time for the gyros at the expo again. But he's not. He's committing, isn't he? Clap Blizzard. And he might be right.
Doing a lot of damage. But Blizzard also damaging his own knights.
Expo gone. Gyros to the bottom left.
Wait a minute. He doesn't have Brilliance Aura.
What? Oh my god, no! Did he do the Tome of Retraining thing when the Water Elemental were on cooldown? Oh, that's expensive and he has no gold.
Dude, might this actually be kind of not bad?
It's horrible.
He's got a lot of mana on this AM. He can use both spells.
I don't see that, man. I don't see that! Carrion Swarm again! Sok's trying to find... Here we go, Tome of Retraining. Definitely a mistake. Brilliant Aura 2 is back on the menu. But...
Gyros.
Dude, Defender of the Year is this Dreadlord. And the token ghoul on the right-hand side again. Happy's out playing Sok right now. Oh boy, Clap Blizzard. Gyros are in close proximity, aren't they? Guess so. Lich being focused. There's the coil. Sleep on the Mountain King. And now mana is kinda dry. Carrion Swarm onto the Knights. That soaked up a lot of damage.
Gyros all hurt. If they eat one more, they might all fall. The Destroyers might be able to take over here somehow in this weird ultra late game. MK running low on mana. Coil flies on the Pally, but great positioning always on this Paladin. Not in the front line.
Fiends are falling, Knights are falling. Carrion Swarm once again. Cooldown is 10 seconds. Might be able to move around that. Pally in trouble. Clap is coming in. Happy is about to get a new base in. 10 supply down though. And Sok is still fighting with this one ghoul long distance mining. My god. So annoying. Pally in trouble. Gets the potion off. Coil against that. Do we have a staff? They're both on cooldown.
That knight is saved. The Gyros can't participate. The Dreadlord Carrion Swarm apparently too good.
Run, Pally! Ooh, Nova! Divine Shield now! Try to dodge it. Mountain King also on the menu. We do have more Nova. We do have more Coil. Happy marching forward despite being down in supply just briefly. That paladin has to be saved somehow. Same goes for the MK where the staffs. Oh my god, there's one. But he's trapped. Both of them might be down in a sec.
Oh my god.
No way.
Doesn't have the money for the revive right now. Has to sell some items. Pally!
Level 6. Pally dead. He does it again. No way. GG. Happy does it.
Again,
Just-
an
oh
insane
my
game.
god.
Again, just a
Jesus.
completely crazy game.
To think this could be 3-0 right now for Sock as well. Both those games were so winnable as well. But Sock, he had a push of vulnerability on that MK at the very end. I don't know if that would have made a difference, but small potatoes in the grand scheme of a 28-minute game there. Jesus, we're only 3 games in this series already. An hour and 20 minutes. These guys are going blow for blow right now. Absolute banger series.
Oh man, so many narrow decisions here. If the Mountain King doesn't fall in the north, how does this game go? If he goes into barrage tanks earlier, how does this game go? If he has the gyros in the fight, how does this game go? So close, man. Dreadlord for the rescue. Holy, what the hell is going on? Ari with the 10 gifted subs. Much love, dude. Keller Aslan first with 100 bits, then with the 1,000 bits, and then with 10,000 bits. You know how to build anticipation for support, dude. That is insane what you're contributing today.
Yeah, thank you so much, all of you guys supporting. It seems like you guys are hyped. So are we. These are some of the best games I've seen in a long time, and I've been casting quite a bit lately. This is just highest level competition, razor thin margins, and I just pray we go to a map 5.
And innovations too, right? Like the fly machine usage was crazy that game. Just consistently, as soon as he got the bombs, you guys kept mentioning it. Like, why doesn't he have bombs yet? Why doesn't he have bombs? And then as soon as he got them, so much value immediately from them. I guess it was really that fight at the upper right, though. If he had the flying machines there, he could have killed the Destros and just straight up won the fight, probably. But he also killed the Expo with it. So it's sort of, take some, leave some. But it's tough to make the right call consistently in these games. It ends up coming down to who's going to lose their hero first, really, a lot of the time.
Oh my god. Sock took the lead. Happy wins back to back. Can Sock tie this up? The map is Northern Isles. We've seen both races win games here before. And Carson, I know you cast a lot of happy games, but oftentimes they're very one-sided. Do you want to cast a happy game that's not so one-sided? I'm offering you my spot as a nice gesture.
Okay, and hopefully I don't disconnect because I've been lagging. I was lagging that whole last game. I was like hovering over Alt QQ for ages.
All right.
Yes, that would be a pleasure, Neil. That would be a pleasure.
Carson and the Demo Man. Match points. Happy. Foggy is already in the semi-final. Can Happy follow him with a 3-1 here? Have fun.
All right. Northern Isles. Happy has been going for the Lich every time, but last game he changed it up just slightly with the Lich expansion. It may or may not have made the game just a little bit more exciting, Mr. Remo Demo Man. But the Gargs, 2 times the Gargs. I'm so surprised that Happy is changing things up so wildly right now.
Yeah, and they almost seemed like a bit of a throw their last map to me. Of course, in the end, he did transition. The Dreadlord was finally able to unlock his potential with circlets and boots and Sobi Mask. He was the answer finally to the gyros in the end.
Yeah.
But yes, so many slim margins. What's the hero? This is not a bad map for MK, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's a great map for MK. I think absolutely he'll probably continue the trend. And there it is. Yeah, I love it. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah, that instantly makes the early game a lot more complicated for Happy. He's going to have to consider way more options, way more dangers. And, if he wasn't so stubborn, maybe he's going to keep this TP for once, but he always seems to want to sell it.
Yeah, there's been a couple times where Sock's been 1 pixel away from landing a surround. And if that happens and the Lich dies, the MK gets 3 super early, not to mention an easy expo. And the game's just over at that point. All it takes is 1 clean surround from Sock, but it seems to be not the day for clean surrounds at all.
Thank you, Woody Wood. Another 1,000 bits. Imagine if he didn't deny the big creep at the beginning.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
honestly
right.
Didn't make that big of a difference because he still
No.
got fast level 3 because Heavy made the mistake with the ghoul, but could have been a bit better at least. That's sure. Acolyte sees the MK right away, doesn't bait out the hammer. Is Happy gonna play counter expansion or not, I wonder?
Sock looking for that greater mana. Happy seems to be going straight to the expansion right now. He's got the Sacrificial Skull. You guys mentioned at the beginning of last game he doesn't tend to fake it. So it seems like it will be potentially a 2-base game. Is there any world in which Sock could just like run and harass the expansion?
Big mana, puppy.
Oh, yeah. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Let's see what Happy gets. Could be a game changer. Parry up to actually not that bad in this situation.
But some of the dream items, Claws or Ring of Regen, those are the best. This one is just alright. If he gets surrounded, that thing is probably not going to help him.
Level 2. And the Footman kind of overstaying his welcome a little bit, but it's going to be fine for now. Sock knows exactly what's going on. What is his decision? It's got to be an expansion, right? Yeah, 4th farm, he's got an Arcane Tower. I think it's only a matter of time before he calls the Militia and goes towards his Expo. But I am wondering if he wants to pressure Happy at all.
Sock is splitting off 3 footmen, trying to cancel the expansion just with them. And the MK. And Happy is having a wrong read here. He thinks the expansion is taking place right now, but that's not.
And this is going to get canceled by the Footman. Happy even scouted it too, but these 3 Footmen are going to successfully cancel this.
Alright. Militia, though, I don't think they can start this camp, can they? With the Lich right here. Boots are definitely needed. And picked up. Militia? No way. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Pulls him back.
That'd be a big risk.
It's looking like a tense early game already. One misstep can catapult you far, far behind.
Yeah, it gives me shades of Exler versus Sock at Rotterland when there's a lot of Mountain King first. There's a lot of crazy games. There's a lot of slim margins. And there was also Mountain King first on this map, which was a completely crazy game, I remember. Yeah, this is a long, long tier 1 phase now. Both players still thinking about securing the expansions. I don't think Happy wants to do 1 base after investing into that Nerubian at the Expo. And Sock, of course, wants to get the 2nd base up. So it's only a matter of time before we have that fight at the expansion of Sock. But he's calling a lot of Militia now. Oh my god, that is 10 Militia going towards that Expo.
Alright, that should be the expansion being cleared quickly. Wants to kill the big boy, get the experience before the Lich shows up. Excellent scout by the Ghoul, by the way. Mountain King almost getting surrounded right here. Oh, dangerous. Scary.
Oh, surround. You have to lock this in, and he does lock it in. There is a Staff of Teleportation, but that's a lot of damage taken on the Lich, and the Lich is out of Sock's face now, so value surround. And Sock gets Claws +8, and he's also going to get level 3. These ghouls could all be murdered now.
This is a good start for Sock, isn't it? He's got lots of mana still. In fact, with that potion, he's got a whole bunch. And this is pick-off season, baby. Ghouls trying to do as much damage as they can, take out some peasants, and they can get indeed quite a few. But it's going to be a bit of a suicide mission for some of them.
Yeah, is this worth it for Happy? He's going to lose. This is going to be at least his 3rd ghoul loss now. If there's a bash, he could lose a 4th. Yeah, he's getting peasants, but he's almost trading 1-for-1 ghouls for peasants. This is going to be 3 more kills, Remo Demo.
Lich shows up. Oof, dude, he was he in Stormbolt range there, maybe? That could have been the end for him, possibly. It is a lot of peasants going down, though.
Stormbolt. Oh my god, a lot of ghouls. I mean, yes, less of peasants, absolutely, but what was that, like 6-7 ghouls dying? Oh no! Oh my god, this is insane. Look at the amount of corpses here.
Lich! You can corner him, maybe.
Peasant. Accidental block. He didn't do it on purpose. He could have done it.
Wait,
oh,
I think he's
Mountain
dead.
King.
Right? Oh.
Sock. He's not letting this Lich slip away.
Oh.
Stormbolt. Oh my god, he's got him. He's trapped. He's cornered. There's a greater mana. There's no saving the Lich. 8 seconds.
Gamble the staff.
8 seconds on the staff.
Oh, it's cool then. Okay. He dead.
That is current, unless the most insane tree line play. No, level 4, and Sock is in a huge lead now.
Economically, though, he is kind of boned. No tech yet. So many peasants dead. Ghouls back at the expansion. More peasants falling.
Yeah, maybe not so huge after all, but there's just been so... I can't believe he has ghouls still happy. Like, he's invested so much. The experience... This is going to be the quickest level 5 Mountain King we've seen all day. Yeah. That's for sure.
And I think the MK is really what won the game on Concealed Hill. Just the power of that hammer. boosted up by a rocket, like Link in Tears of the Kingdom. You don't get that. You don't play Zelda, but it's okay.
I haven't played it yet. I do have a Switch, though. I haven't played it yet, though. Lich is literally hiding in the back of the gold mine.
And guess what? Actually, Sok is the one first able to attack. Happy not daring to at the moment.
Does he just dive in for the Lich? He can see him now. Daytime. What a game already. Okay, there's the tech for Happy. Finally makes his way to tier 2. Has an extra accolade at home, too. And the Lich is but a footman away from level 3, and that would be a massive upgrade for Happy. But right now, he's just fearing for the life of the Lich more than anything.
John Lusco, Rockefeller fails. Thank you for the resub.
So, John.
Man, what a series. This is quite the treat for us. Now, we must always make sure that we remind ourselves that this is Happy and we can't count our chickens yet. Sok has to do the same. But this is a phenomenon. I think this may be the most one-sided early game we've had yet.
Yes, definitely agree. I can't believe Sok has been in such a commanding position in every game. Amazonia, thinking back, if he holds that one guard tower with the repair, the guards don't do anything. He's on 2 base. Last game, obviously, was last game. And then this right now, he's in a commanding position, absolutely. Second crypt, again, doesn't necessarily mean Gargs for Happy, but he's done it a couple times already.
The good thing for Human in the late game here is you don't have to think too hard to make a right army. Knight's Gyros always works, unless there's Banshees. That's the only thing you have to scout for. But Banshees are not very popular at the moment.
MK is going to be 4.5 now. His XP kind of slowed down a little bit, but is there any world in which we could see tanks from Sok? And I mean a lot of tanks from Sok. Does that just not work anymore? Happy too good to lose to that, you think?
Yeah, I think that's a throwy move against the power of Frenzy Ghouls nowadays.
Yeah, maybe the Zeppelin drop double tank thing. I don't mind that. You hit the main base and you Zeppelin drop 2 tanks, something like that. I wish we'd see that more, but maybe not. Maybe not against Happy. 1,600 gold banked as well for Happy. He's gonna have a whole lot of whatever he wants. That's for sure.
Lich with the invis. That's kind of cool. That's one way to dodge the Stormbolt MK thingy.
Doubles back. Sok might have seen him while the invis was fading. Apparently not, though. And Gargs again for Happy.
Yeah, I think it's much more understandable this game. Like, if you go Fiends here, it's just one pick-off after the next with this strong MK.
Okay, Lich gets many more peasants. This has been a lot of peasant kills. Lich taps back. MK finds said Lich. He's just going immediately for whatever pickoffs he can get, but Happy snaps around there. Really nicely done there.
They're gonna force TP here, I think. Holds the surround. Okay.
Oh my god. One way to force a TP. The Paladin of Sok creeping up at the same time has gotten a little bit of experience. But that TP loss is going to be an expensive replacement. Tier 3 double workshop, already flat cans on the way. Yeah, looking much more standard in terms of army composition for Sok this game. Knights, flying machines, but he's going to need a lot of flying machines to counter these Gargs. So we could end up with a very similar dynamic to the last game, honestly.
Yeah. And I think again comes down to hero levels. Last game in the end really was hero levels, hero nuke, and the hero battle arena. Right now the MK has the lead. But the Pally also. Pally is important. Every hero here is important. Every hero, every level is important.
Yeah, the Dreadlord ended up playing a huge role last game, and if he wasn't able to get level 3 in that sort of early-late game, there wouldn't have been much chance for Happy to defend against those flying machines, and there might simply not be enough creeps on this map for the third heroes to be a priority here, but the MK is 1 kill away from level 5, and then he can really start to just nuke down these Gargs. If he catches Happy out of position, he could just bolt Holy Light and get free Gargs every single time they engage.
Blood Mage now joining. A couple of footies were denied. They have outlived their usefulness. But yeah, that's a crazy fast MK5.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
12 minutes. It's not
And
typically a hero
notably-
that creeps fast.
No clap this time. And you know,
Yeah.
when it comes to the hero arena, just heroes right clicking on heroes, Bash is kind of crazy. Bash is kind of really good.
It is so good, especially against somebody like Happy who plays so precise that he will wait sometimes for that last second, and you just get a sneaky bash in. Your coil's mistimed by 1 second. Before you know it, you're losing your lich. So can come into play. Mana Stone, by the way. Didn't notice that, but that was found. Yeah,
He's a
that
real
was
threat. When the MK connects
Yep.
to the heroes, right clicks, bashes, orb of fire, Stormbolt, obviously. Way scarier than an Archmage lane game.
I was gonna say this could almost be a situation where we see Banish first on the Blood Mage, but Siphon is just so damn good, and he'll be able to get level 2. Blood Mage level 3 Paladin, probably with what's left, as long as he doesn't steal the XP with the Mountain King. Yeah, he's gonna pull it back. That is a nice decision from Sock. So Vaping will continue to be efficient for both players, and Happy continues to expand. The third base that we may have not seen last game is going to be very, very quickly taken by Happy here.
Yeah, on this map especially, the naturals run out really quickly, so it can be very valuable securing a third base somewhat early, because, yeah, 2-base mining will be not long-lived here. Might also be worth considering for the human player, getting that third going, but right now that does seem to be Sock's priority.
A lot of fly machines for Sock. They're kind of establishing their own meta here, Sock and Happy, and upgrades played a huge role last game. Happy already at the 0-2. He's not going to be able to afford a 0-3 too quickly because of the third base, but Sock has +2 attack already. First Knight on the way as well. Or actually, no,
Sock
sorry.
should be able to
Third
smash
Knight.
these fights super easy. This Dreadlord is underleveled.
Yeah.
On low
Yes.
levels, this Dreadlord is by far the weakest link.
There's so many flying machines. Oh my god, there should be no way Happy wins this fight. There should be no way Happy even takes this fight.
Now he's getting annihilated at the beginning. 2-0 against 0-2 upgrades. I like this move. Sock is going to be cancel the expansion here most likely. Could just expand himself here. That's worth considering.
That shoots a Storm Bolt and a Siphon to the face. The kiting's good from Happy. The flying machines, a lot of them are pretty much no HP right now. Ghouls get pulled from the main. Pure hero focus right now from Sock with the Storm Bolts. No ghouls getting nuked, no guards getting nuked. All the guards
Bash!
starting to die. Yeah, air bash. So
Air
sick.
Bash, baby. Sounds like a startup company. Air Bash. Get it now.
Integrating AI technology at air bash. Siphon, greater mana popped. The bash though, the bashes.
So
Gets to
good.
sleep just to get rid of him.
Yeah, we got the towers coming. Yeah. I turned your base into my base, baby.
63 versus 72. The banks are pretty similar for both. The levels pretty similar for both as well. But of course, the big upgrade was the level 5 first hero for Sock. And Banish just around the corner. Then that hero nuke is going to be even stronger. Happy still with some coils. Now nukes the Paladin, but the Divine Shield is there. And the Knights and the bashing and the bolting is doing so much damage to these heroes.
It's the only matter of time. Lich almost getting surrounded right here. Last second with the coil. The orb of fire is noticeable. The Gargs are almost taking over the air fight though.
Somehow, some way, Happy is getting a little bit of air superiority. Bolt, but coil perfectly timed. An unbelievable coil from Happy there.
Lord.
He had the TP, but he just has bigger balls than he has TPs, apparently.
Towers are broken for now. Hold on. No freaking way. Pally's hurt.
A lot of Knights here, though, Remo Demo. The Gargs aren't really impactful at all. It's really the ground versus ground fight. One Destro now popped. That's what Happy can do once he deals with the flying machines. The mana is looking better currently for Sock. That's due to the Siphon. He's still got Holy Lights. He's still got bolts. Maybe one of these heroes will eventually fall. Still, no hero losses. Other than that one Lich.
Air Bash coming to you again. Hot and heavy.
2 Gargs left, 1 Destro left, Divine Shield off cooldown. That's just how long this fight's been going on. The Lich, 1 HP, 1 HP! And he does get the kill, finally. We knew it was coming. We knew it was just around the corner. But Happy risked it, and Happy might be losing game before.
MK Hammer Time 2 stronger. 5.5. Aggressive Holy Lights. Sock's confidence again shining through.
Yes.
I can't believe Happy almost held this. Like, this should have been a hopeless endeavor from second one. Happy makes him work hard for it.
Dude, Sock, this series, unbelievable. He might be taking us to game 5, but he's definitely had potential to 4-0. But Happy's army is looking scary again, just when you think you've killed him. He tabs back the Lich and keeps on fighting. These towers just will never get up. Crazy game.
Game might come down to the question of third base. This is why
Yes.
this top left is so important. Can't believe Happy didn't just lose that position. That was kind of insane.
Just like that, Dreadlord almost level 3. Paladin almost level 4. We could see Avatar this game too. I think the Lich would be lucky to get level 5 at this point. And more air. More Gargs, more flying machines. We're back to sort of square one. No third base at the top left. I mean, Happy's going to try, but I doubt Sock's going to let it happen, and they're just massing
Town is under
air units again. Dreadlord 3.
I think for Sockis, he has lots of lumber still, so he can easily use some of the peasants to again try to establish expansion top left. But right now he's concerned about the other red camp.
Flying machine
And-
bombs value again.
We're mining out kind of soon, guys. 5 minutes is how much time we have left.
Here we go again. Could see Banish Bolt on those Gargs if they're out of position. That would one-shot them.
A player's forces are under attack.
True. And based.
Ooh, okay. Supply somehow even yet again, even after Happy lost that fight. Lot of flying machines, though. Oh my god, he's got a kite. He's got a carrion swarm. He has to delay this fight. He cannot engage in this many flying machines.
Dreadlord Illusion. Soaking up a Stone Bolt there. But there's plenty of those Stone Bolts at the ready. Mana Stone still not consumed. Passive mana regen with that, obviously, as well. Waiting for the air bash. There it is.
There it is. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. That orb. Oh my god. Bolt, Banish. No Holy Light to follow it up. Just wants to slow the Death Knight down. All the flying machines still pretty healthy. One more Carrion Swarm could definitely change that, though.
We have the hero fight in the north. And the proletariat fight in the north. Hero fight in the south. Proletariat in the north. Peasants versus the Acolytes. Acolytes have way more damage, though. Tower's coming.
One Guard falls. A couple flying machines getting Carrion Swarmed. Tug of War continues. The supply is still relatively even, but Happy might be the first to run out of mana. This Dreadlord gets another nice Carrion Swarm, but all the airs died for Happy. Every single air unit is dead.
Blood Mage about to hit 3. That might be it. In the meantime, the towers are coming. Ghouls joining the north, trying to take these towers out. This game still
Oh my
razor
god.
thin. The gyros, dude, all of them one carrying away from death.
Happy with mana pots now. He needs all the coils or else he's going to lose a hero. These flying machines might just be better to go back home and repair. I don't know. He's just going to feed so much experience. There's one more Carrion Swarm. Sock again goes for the Dreadlord. Stormbolt on it, but the Paladin's starting to get low. One nuke away from maybe losing a hero here for Sock.
The gyros all hurt. Mana potion, sleep!
Potion of Vulnerability is available. Both players have to be so careful here. Oh, he used the potion super late. The 1 HP pretty much on that Blood Mage. And
Wait, there's no
Stormbolt.
staff, is there?
Oh no, where was the Paladin when you need him most?
Oh my god, the hero arena.
Wait, DK?
again.
Wait, what is the Death Knight? What are you doing?
What?
Out of nowhere. Happy with a huge mistake!
Oh! Level 6! I think you should
don't
go
know.
bash, as crazy as that sounds.
I don't know what Happy was doing with the Death Knight. What was it? Just re-Taverbize it immediately, but Stormbolt surround. Paladin's here for a Holy Light. Oh, Holy Light is there. Coil on the Dreadlord. Dreadlord's living. Happy trying to pass a TP and will successfully do so. Oh my god.
What? Are you serious, bruh?
Dude, what are these games, man? Happy has 1,500 gold. And the ghouls, by the
2
way,
minutes
did
left of
win.
mining.
Upper left. Yeah, both at every base. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess Sock has a little bit extra at his natural. But pretty much we're going to be mined out by the 25-minute mark all around.
Sock will have the triple staff. When the Blood Mage is back, he can buy a new one. Level 6 MK. Ah, what am I saying? Of course he wants to go Cosmodon against the sleep. That was silly.
Heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. Ghouls versus Knights. Obviously, Knights are going to be favored. Happy maybe wants to engage when Sock isn't fully recovered yet, but he seems to be healthy enough. He seems to have enough mana, too. One Knight.
Use it, please. Sleep. Woken up. Another sleep.
Still
Wakey,
not level
wakey.
5 on the Lich. Paladin.
Needs
Where's
to
the
stab
Divine
him.
Shield?
Where's the staff? What?
Divine Shield. It's on cooldown. Potion.
No way, dude! Ah!
Oh. Blood Mage is back. Cosmodon used. There's tons of Knights. And there's tons of mana now. The Paladin is not here, but I don't think this MK is going anywhere. Happy running out of units. He's got 3 heroes and
Oh my god,
statues.
MK Ultra Giga Chad!
Oh!
Cosmodon surround!
Push invulnerability,
Hold
but that
position.
doesn't mean the other heroes aren't safe. Yeah, he should have just held it. You're right. Lich. DK. Stormbolt. Immediately the DK. I don't think there's any save in the DK.
Oh! Killed him!
We're going to game 5. We're going to game 5 right now. Happy's going to lose another hero. Oh my god, Remo
Lord.
Demo. 1,400 gold. Wait, he's just going to re-tab it. Is there a shot for Happy in this game after the ultimate?
Oh, he's got so much gold.
He's got. I didn't realize he has so much gold. How does he have so much gold? I've never seen Happy rebuy heroes so often.
And the invulns. Happy grabs him. Nabs him, grabs him, takes him. No, wait, didn't take him? Is it cooldown?
Sweet Jesus. 1,000 gold for Sock. Paladin
Nope.
back in.
Nobody has an
8
invul.
seconds.
Oh, by the way, he bought the heal pot before he died. It was just a millisecond too late
Yeah.
to use it. I can't handle this, dude. I can't handle this goddamn game.
It is almost too much. It is almost too much. It's like, how are you even supposed to do commentary over this? It's just like, oh, that hero's dead. Oh no, it's not dead. Oh, this hero's dead. Oh.
I think he should put the belt on the Blood Mage.
Are under attack.
Yeah, Blood Mage is so crucial.
MK's tanky enough. He ain't dying. He's got Cosmodon.
And the cooldown's often a really short cooldown on that sucker, eh?
So
Minute and a half.
we're learning today, boys.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Like, because I don't think he wants to fight without that. Happy
This is a
spends
really
upper
big
left.
mistake. The Blood Mage's not being protected. He's stuck there. Stepbo's stuck.
Still with so many goals. That Destro is just cannon fodder right now. Knights in the front line. Lich eats a nuke again. Paladin back in
Blood Mage.
20 seconds. Blood Mage safe for now.
Why
but
don't you
just
buy a
barely.
heal potion? What is wrong?
Maybe out of
Giga
stock.
Chad. Yeah, the stock. Coil. Last one saves the Lich. So much in the front line, but just one hero right now for Sock.
Knight goes down. DK getting closer to 5. Pally
Back.
is a welcome addition. Oh my god, the Blood
Oh,
Mage.
holy light. Okay. Trying to kill the shop. Shop could save the game at a time, but it will go down now. 3 statues and some ghouls. The Blood Mage again. So the Achilles heel here. Cosmodon is off cooldown in 15 seconds, but Sock is running dry on mana, as is Happy. Luckily, he has those statues, though. The staff, so much value.
Bash. My lord. Gyro bombs.
Dreadlord.
Oh,
There's a
Dreadlord.
potion
Is
healing.
he
No
stuck
coil,
there?
though.
Oh my god.
Sleep.
Ooh.
MK no mana. Shop was taken out. No mana potions for him. But a siphon.
No!
That's a quick siphon, baby.
He already has a bolt. In the upper left, expansion was canceled by a knight and militia, by the way. Happy is not getting that upper left. He'll have to
Happy's running out
unsummon.
of juice. Running out of mana.
Take the statue. Take the free statue. There it is. Gets it.
MK
500
close to
gold left.
7.
Bash level 3, Remo Demo.
It has a 40% chance, by the way, on level 3.
Cosmodon is off cooldown if we want to see it, but I don't think that's the hero that Happy's going to focus. Pre-Divine Shield, pre-Holy Light, sleep. But he can't stop the heal of the Blood Mage, and Happy is running, as you said, out of steam, out of juice, out of everything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Power build is almost done. Income reestablishing, and then he can make a shop up there. Sock has the checkmate position almost.
Oh, Knight's blocking. He's going for a hero. Just needs a Stormbolt. He can get a 4-point surround. Max range bolt. Happy trying to counter block. Maybe we'll just land a double surround, though.
Good banish.
Opportunity for another bolt, though. Yeah, could banish, absolutely. He's got another bolt. Oh, almost in rage. He wants the DK.
So much damage.
Nuke again on the Blood Mage. Paladin gets slept, so he cannot Holy Light. Blood Mage, could you be staffed out? Is there a nuke? There is a coil. The Blood Mage might be dying. Okay, staff out. Lich eats a coil right before he gets bolted, but I just don't think there's enough health to keep the Lich alive. TP swap last second.
He's waiting to put down the
He doesn't
hammer.
have a bolt.
Oh! He's right next to him! Bash him! One more time!
He slapped.
Five machines! Five machines!
Oh!
Coil mana body.
God! Just die, dude!
What is going on? Happy keeps all the heroes alive, and now the Paladin has no Divine Shield. Okay, no, he does. He just barely does. Sock is mining again, but he's really struggling to kill Happy here. He's struggling so hard to kill Happy. And all the Knights!
Happy holds on. All the Knights are hurt. There's still statues regenerating the mana. It's 2 Knights. Oh! Almost falling. Staff was there. Saved last second. Blood Mage healed again. Coming. Joining the boys.
Oh my god. He's towering up the Expo. He's towering with just Arcanes. It's genius from Sock. Just triple Arcane tower, saying you will not break this Expo. And then all he has to do is sit at that Expo. He just has to AFK by those 3 Arcane towers, and what the hell is Happy gonna do?
Triple staff, dude. Oh, Lich getting caught. The pants are down. The hammer's here. Call it over.
God.
I mean, Stormbolt banish. Everything else. DK survives just barely. 1 inch away from death.
There's a bolt. There's a Holy Light. A hero's gonna die any second, and I don't think it's gonna be Socks.
Happy's losing
29
the
minute
rest.
mark. There it
Last
is.
bit.
40%. Happy is hoping for a massive mistake from Sock. It would take, I think, a Paladin loss probably at this stage.
I think more even than that.
2 tanks on the way. He says, get out of my game.
My, oh my. What a game and what a comeback. Dude, remember this early game? It was a Lich level 2 and MK level 4, and Happy somehow almost won it. Oh my lord.
Banish helps Happy there in a way, but the DK, how is he going to recover? Potion of Vulnerability. He's going to have to dodge something. What's going to die? The Lich, the DK, the Dreadlord. There's a Banish. He has to dodge the Stormbolt. He has to dodge the Stormbolt, but he doesn't dodge it. The DK goes down, and that's going to be GG, and we're going to game 5. Holy.
Oh my god. I think I wet my pants doing that series. What?
Yeah.
What is happening? How is Sock getting into these positions? How is Happy not dying? This defies everything we know about Warcraft. Like, unreal series. Shades of Sock and Axlord at Raraland, as you guys said before, but like almost even better.
Sock is single-handedly changing the meta right now.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow, it's MK first territory, baby.
As it always should have been.
As it always should have been. Chechi is quitting Warcraft again. Like
For the 10th time.
for the 10th time.
Screw this.
Oh man.
Maybe he's the one bringing the curse of Mountain King.
I am so happy right now. I could only
Crazy
be more
series.
happy if you, millions of viewers out there, 3,500, would reward the players as well as you reward us for the broadcast. Matcherino.com, W3Cfinals.backtowarcraft.com. If all of you guys, just $1, we have a pretty insane prize pool. And these players, just for the past, these first 2 days, we have 3 more days of this. Just reward them somehow. Chip in, everybody.
We're getting ready for the 5th map. Happy doesn't need a break. What about Sock?
I did step
I think
away
in the
from
spirit,
the for a second.
in the spirit of Giga Chat energy, I don't think Sock needs a break, right? There
Well,
we go.
the vape is always at the desk, always ready to go. Is Happy getting smoked? Or is he
Autumn
going
leaves.
through as always?
My lord, my lord. Sock, somewhat surprisingly, didn't even make the top 8 in the TPL. He failed right before the finish line, although had some good games. Was only one human there in the TPL top 8, but Sock making one hell of a statement and hell of a performance today. My man. And he could make history here. This will be the first win in 4 years against Happy.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to this damn map. So much pressure right here on Autumn Leaves.
Guys, I might be forced into a rematch because I got these spikes again. I think if we all leave, players will realize.
All right, power to the people. Do we all do it?
Yes, of course. We can't have game 5 on spikes. No.
All right. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. This has been a crazy series. Absolutely crazy series. Anthony, what's up? Thanks for the 5 gift subs, dude. How you doing, bro?
Much love.
Oh yeah, the people are liking it. And Siri with 5, or Searling.
High five.
Well, hello. Thank you, everybody. You guys are enjoying this as much as we are. aren't you?
Exactly.
That's crazy. This is crazy.
There we go. $5 also by John Phalanx. Buying a profile picture. Absolutely amazing. If you don't really know how to contribute on Matcherino, you can send the donation to us here with the link in the description and we forward it to Matcherino. No problem.
Think they got the message?
Yes,
there
they
we
did.
Go. There's Sock.
$3 by Rochenmann. My pants are wet after the game and times change. Exactly, Rochenmann. Much love and great health to you, my man. Dark Yogurt TV. Amazing nickname. Amazing support.
It's crazy that one of these guys is going to be eliminated right now.
It's
this
sad,
is it.
dude.
This is it. Like, they both could win this tournament without their playing here.
All right, boys. You go ahead. Map 5.
All right.
Okay, that's us then, Carson, I guess. My god, what a series. One of the best series in probably W3Champions history, I'd say.
Yeah.
Finals
absolutely.
history. And, okay then, let's do this. 2-2.
We have a tendency to cast epic games together too, Neo. So I don't know. With us casting and with how crazy this series already is, how much further can these guys push it, you know?
Dude, I feel like this could only be better with the big orange bird. Like, it's the only thing that can push it further. Autumn leaves, everybody. Here we go. Sock bottom left. Happy upper right. The madness continues. And what's the hero choice is going to be this time? Is this an MK map? Will Happy move away from the Lich? There's potential to move away from what we've seen. And Sock does exactly that. Archmage it is.
I'm a little bit sad to see that, honestly. The Mountain King has just seemed so impactful. I feel like this map would be acceptable for Mountain King, but Sock knows best. Didn't work the one time, but it was very close. The one time, of course. So either way, I'm sure Sock has something interesting up his sleeve. Something not of the norm, because that seems to be the way he's skewing in this matchup nowadays.
Thank you, Duck Wilder DD with the 1,000 bits. Neo the GOAT, what a game. Let's go, Sock. Didn't even do anything last game, but thank you very much. So, where's Sock expanding? He has to expand, of course. That is the nature of the matchup. Is it bottom right or is it in the middle? The middle is very much pushable by Lich and Ghouls.
Yeah, I would be a little bit afraid to see him expand towards the middle. I would much prefer him to probably take the green and then go straight into the bottom right. But we will see. Happy. Is he going to sell that TP and then buy a sacrificial skull again?
Oh.
No skull. Aggression.
Ultra
Happy, as it
aggression.
seems.
Yeah, that's what made him so scary in the past 3 years. Nobody is as aggressive as he is. And Sock is going for the bottom right. Acolyte taken out already, but Happy is almost there.
Sock creeping this a little bit inefficiently because he knows he needs to grab that big creep and that item before Happy gets here. So he's going to take a little bit more damage and, of course, a little bit more slow. But he gets the ring, he gets the creep, and he just backs away. Very patient, but he's going to lose a lot of peasants here.
Oh, there's one. Ghouls are in, skeletons are in, creeps are helping here too. Can he prevent the Lich from leveling while getting his own level 2? Ring of Protection +5, of course, not ideal. And the peasant slaughter continues.
That was number 3. This will be number 4. And that expansion is still not crept out. The Archmage. It's almost level 2. Arcane Tower coming up in the main base for Sock. Happy. Putting a lot of damage on that Archmage all of a sudden. The skeletons are diving in. A couple more peasants could be killed. One of them will be. The next one is going to be chased by a skeleton. Happy with probably the best opener he's had, honestly. This is what Happy games tend to look like against human.
Exactly. Don't get surrounded though, Happy. You're down to 50%. Water Elementals and Footmen kinda good against this. And is the time for ghouls over? Does Happy have to retreat?
He's going to retreat and heal for now. One of 2 charges of that Ritual Dagger used. Sock continues to chase just to threaten to cancel, but then he'll have to go back and creep that expansion eventually. Certainly, he's going to expand here. I would be amazed to see a 1-base play from Sock in game number 5. So I think now is the time. But Happy still continues to be aggressive. He's healed up. He's pulled even more ghouls after the attack. He's going to keep on pressuring these peasants. Man, this is looking difficult for Sock here.
Absolutely. Ghouls are already in position. Archmage, of course, limited mana regeneration without Brilliance Aura. Just 1 or 2 more kills should seal the deal. But okay, Happy. How much damage can you do? There's boots on the Archmage. That's a big expense, of course. Ghouls are starting to get hurt, and now there's level 2. Militia are in, but so's the Lich.
Which has 1 Nova left. What will he want to use it for? Probably on the Archmage. Denies a ghoul there. Footman continuously splitting off to pressure that Lich, but there's still a lot of peasants that could be picked off. Archmage just over a half HP. 1 Nova away from being within the red HP. More and more peasants. I gotta say it's like 6, 7 peasants so far this game, and no sign of an expansion.
Brutal! Happy on a warpath, denying these ghouls, nuking this Archmage. Is this just over after 5 minutes?
Man, after a 2-hour-long series, Sock says, you know what? I don't want to go Mountain King anymore. And this is how games go. I think the Mountain King has proven itself to be the better choice, especially against Happy's sometimes stubborn Lich pick, never switching off to DK. And this is why Happy plays Lich. It's to own Archmage players, and he's certainly doing that here in Game 5.
Archmage blocked by his own units. Man, Sock, he needs to turn into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle right here. All 4 of them at the same time with the support of Splinter to get this Expo up and survive the tech to tier 2 and 3.
Happy is literally almost 5 seconds away from tier 2. And Sock has not even gotten 5 peasants to power build his expansion yet. Tier 2 done. And Happy almost level 2 on that Lich. He will have to go back home soon, but he's immediately teching to tier 3. This is going to be a deadly timing. Sock's going to need to overtower just to hold this tier 3 timing.
Yeah, exactly. A Lich.
Almost a Nova. Close.
Saves the ghoul, of course, just casually. But Lich never reached level 2. It's easy to get here, but he can't just eat anything. There might be a world where Sock is getting to tier 2. Doctor Strange, what are the odds?
Ooh, not unlikely. But certainly he's not going to get there happy and healthy, I'll tell you that much. Lumber mill, shop, more peasants. The expansion is finally saturated with an Arcane Tower. Happy about 30% through his tech. The Archmage is going to be level 3. And Sock should start his tech in about a minute, maybe?
Lumber.
He's going to have the lumber?
Yeah, lumber's so bad. That's the problem. Lumber is bad and he needs towers. That's not a good combo.
He needs a lot of towers or he's going to die to the Destro push. He probably needs to build 3 guard towers at each base at least. Or else he's just gonna die to the Frenzy Destros.
Sock the Builder, can you fix this? Shop is up, okay.
Close to level 3 now. No items though for the Lich. I guess that's one thing going Sock's way, and the Lich is still quite low, so can Sock find his way across the map and pressure Happy in some sort of way to delay the inevitable?
Is it inevitable though? I mean, the Destro push is, but it's the loss. Can he buy some time? There's a lot of wiggle room on this map for movement. Happy's, of course, scouting. I guess Sock wanted to initially shark around the right-hand side, go for the tier 2 buildings, go for ghouls in the main, but that is not allowed.
All right, so staff teleportation. This is the start of something nice. If you can maybe, like we've seen in the past, Zeppelin purchase, staff of teleportation, retrain to Blizzard, harass acolytes. That's something Infi used to do a ton against Happy, which I think is an excellent play. Sock needs to do something like that. Maybe not that exactly, but as you mentioned, time needs to be bought, space needs to be made, or else he's dying right here, right now. Frenzy's on the way. Orb has been purchased. No doubt Destroform is following that up too.
Yeah, that tier 3 is finished is a problem. Everything is a problem, to be honest. Towers. We have this little skirmish in the middle. Sock is doing his best to buy time. Footman in position for a run by. Oh, this needs to hit.
Yeah, and Happy is under-leveled as well. Lich just barely
A player's
over
forces
level
are
2 now.
under
Well,
attack.
2.7. The DK, of course, just level 1. Footman, go in. This is what the staff of teleportation was for. Happy's building not 1, but 2 spirit towers back at home. Sock needs Happy to respond to this, and maybe even over-respond to this, because he's still buying time for towers. The towers aren't upgraded in the main base, Neil.
Uh-oh, and the push is coming. Not with the Lich, but Archmage footies are not at home to defend. Lich gets level 3. Spirit Tower is up. What's happening in Sock's base? Towers need the repair, but the ghouls are here to tear him down in the base. Acolytes off the Haunted Gold Mine. Towers are up. Town Portal coming. Can the Lich follow? I don't think so. So somehow, with some murder, this push is held.
And the Destros pop, but the towers are done at the perfect timing. Look at the timing of those guard towers. The repair still is necessary, though, for Sock.
Yep.
He can't get lazy about this defense.
Regen is running. First Destro at 50%. Catches the coil. That was the last one. Arcane Tower is gone thanks to the Orb of Annihilation, but that was the last one. Lich is coming with only, not even one Nova.
Almost there, though. Could eat a ghoul for it, and Sock has he held. It didn't seem likely, but the tower timing was nice. The counterattack was nice, and in particular, the TP back to pressure those Destros was also very, very useful. But the Archmage, what are you doing, buddy? You need a potion or two.
He did. Invo Potion goes to the Archmage as well. This might be the last shopping trip he can do from this very shop. Mountain King at 50%. Things are coming together slowly but steady for Sock. Still needs the tier 3. Lumber is an issue still.
But it isn't as though Happy didn't invest a lot in the defense. 2 towers, the Acolytes were pulled off the gold mine for a while, the Ghouls were pulled off the the lumber for a while.
Destro.
Happy's economy took a hit there too. This Destro cannot fall. Happy loses it. Very sloppy there.
There was an end
Get that
snare.
ensnared.
Yeah, exactly. The Trapper in Sock's favor. 40 food. Needs the tier 3 at some point, but Happy. Oh, careful. Lich being nuked. Is there another? There's more bolts. There's also more Nova. Both have very little to work with now, but Sock, of course, has the 2 bases.
Yeah, somehow Sock has clawed his way back after that really a horrific early game, losing so many peasants, having his expo delayed so long. Hero levels might not be in his favor, but at least, like, as you mentioned, he has that 2 base. He can start to tech to tier 3. He can get to that Night Gyro army with Tri-Hero. And then we're in more or less a standard game.
This recovery was out of this world. Who survives the tier 3 push by Happy in this situation? There's very few. Hammer to the head. DK has nothing to save him. There's another Stormbolt in just 4. No one to slow him down. Tree line vision is gone. He lives. For now. Mountain King has boots though. Trying to reach around. He stops moving though. For now. Trying to catch up. Lich is here. Archmage 2. Can he block or reach the shop? Firebolt's not hot enough. Potion, are you kidding me?
The Nova from Happy to both times to slow down that Mountain King. The Archmage summoned a water elemental instead of right-clicking the DK there. I think that was a huge misstep from Sock. Maybe he thought he just had it, but very, very greedy. And now the Dreadlord double temple on the way. The classic Happy play.
Banshees for the first time this series. Anti-magic, curse, and of course possession. Your knights are my knights. Is Happy's version of Mikasa is Sukasa. And Sock needs to have an answer for that. It needs to scout it. Going rifles, interestingly. And also Sanctum. So he seemed to have scouted this?
I guess so. Maybe he just knows, because the Happy does this so often, actually. He goes for that Dreadlord third, and then he goes for that double temple, at least when he's playing one base. So maybe Sock is just saying, I know what you're doing. He's getting +1 attack for what will be Knights in the future, but he's also teching into Riflemen, so maybe a mixture of both. Maybe not overproducing Knights, just enough that he can staff them out.
Yes.
Also, we'll see very, very soon.
It is kind of odd to see Undead 1 base with the Dreadlord. Like, usually it's Pitlord Dark Ranger guaranteed, and the Dreadlord is a choice if you go 2 base. This is not that great in the long run.
Yeah, it's going to come down to how Happy micros it. Of course, he can control the fight with the sleeps, and he can really control the heroes of Sock with the sleeps and really end up getting hero kills. Because if Sock can't keep his heroes alive, I don't care what sort of army he has. Happy's going to pull super ahead if he's able to get an MK kill, a Paladin kill. He was able to pressure that Archmage away. Doesn't make a difference how big your army is at that stage. So, but Sock has a lot of gold. Then he's going Frag Shards, Adept Priests, Paladins, Rifles. So this is going to be just Mortar Team, Inner Fire, Riflemen, it looks like, which is a sick army against what Happy's doing.
Exactly. That is a very, very good counter. There's no mass fiends to counter for the Knights. Rifles will suffer, of course, on the hands of Lich and Dreadlord.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Woody, thank you again for the 1,000 bits. I don't know how many bits you got and if you hacked the system somehow, but man, much appreciated.
Yeah, I do worry for the army of Sock. Yeah, if the Lich gets level 5, the Dreadlord gets level 3, there's enough creeps to do that. There's actually a lot of creeps on Happy's side.
Yeah.
Sock is really just trying to scrape together a red camp to get MK3 right now. This is how desperate it is, creeping-wise. So I do worry for this army against what the hero levels are going to turn into.
Whew. Yeah, this will take a long time to take this Granite Golem. Oh boy. Barah, thank you for the sub. We got Inner Fire coming. We got more rifles coming. Frag Shots is done. Defense upgrade. Mortar teams all gonna be there. Sock is... Oh, Paladin. Mountain King almost falling to this granite. Sock, you gotta be careful, mate. But okay, I guess we got it.
Yeah, if he gives the solo XP to both the MK and the Paladin, this will be a good start for both of them. So he'll pull the Archmage away. But in the meantime, Happy's creeping absolutely everything. Oh, a free ghoul. A candy.
Legion freaking Doomhorn. If it's one thing missing for a human army, it's always movement speed. Got that now. And on top of the Brilliant Sword for mana regeneration, get some passive HP regeneration as well, which is pretty damn good. You know what? Sock is preparing for a third base.
Yeah, it might be necessary because he's not going to be able to fight without triple heal scroll at this stage with the army he has. He also got to scroll the Beast Sock. So when they do finally take a fight, if he has 3 heal scrolls, I think he's going to absolutely dominate. But Happy getting prepared himself. His Lich is going to get level 5. The Dreadlord's 3. And the DK also on his way to level 4. Not too bad at all. When will Happy push is the question, though. When does he want to fight?
Well, not just yet. He's going for a second base. Gyro is scouting this immediately. Puts the timer onto Sock, but he has a 50-50 decision. Expand for the 3rd time or push this. And I guess expanding is the way to go with the 4 towers at the natural. Main base is at 3,000. It's a long time. Oh man, buckle up. We are reaching late game.
Yeah, we thought we were going to have a short game 5. Absolutely not. We're getting past... I think the shortest game so far in this series was 17 minutes. We're getting past that right now. So an absolute banger through and through. And Sock is not looking too bad despite the early game. He's got the supply advantage, and he's getting the 3rd base. Happy might be mining a little bit earlier. No, they'll be mining around the same time. Here comes Happy, though. The first real test of Sock's army this game.
Hero levels are of course crazy. 5-3-3 on the Undead. Double Invo Potion, Heal Scroll, Book of the Dead. But there is the spell against it. Inner Fire on the rifles. Was Remo Demo right all along when in 2019 in Xi'an he had a 3-hour argument with Todd if Inner Fire rifles are valuable or not. Sleep on the Mountain King. Clap prevented. Here we go. Carrion Swarm wiping out the workers. But it's not a knockout punch by Happy at all.
Yeah, Happy just going to keep on kiting and using the mana that he has. Kills a ton of militia, but doesn't get any actual unit kills there. Have to be careful with the mortar teams, though. I smell a Coil Nova on one of them for sure. Has to be ready with the Holy Light as soon as possible. Happy just sharking, getting damage. He's going to do that all day. Sock has to find a way to force Happy into a fight, or that's going to be the reality for the rest of the game.
Love that positioning by Happy as well. Always close to the shop, always ready for another invul, another heal scroll. Mountain King diving deep now. Nova into the back, same as Clap. There's no mana on this Mountain King anymore. That's a big issue. Also, the ghouls are eating these rifles despite enough fire. They have a lot of armor, but is it enough against frenzy ghouls? Probably not. Sock, for some reason, still at 73 food, but I wonder where that is.
2 riflemen in production. A couple of ghouls dying to the towers. The heroes have to be careful. Banshees are being chased down, but Happy has secured that upper left now, of course. So,
AM.
AM taking a lot of damage. Rifleman getting nuked. Happy almost out of mana, but he's just a Dark Ritual away from having 3 more Novas. 1 coil left over. Book of the Dead still there, too, if Happy wants to use that. And Happy seems to have swung this game even more in his favor.
Holy Light is necessary. There we go. Mountain King needs a mana potion ASAP. Equipment for both players looking good. Heal scrolls, potions everywhere. Not fully committing yet. Here are the gyros. 3 of them taken out immediately. Happy has no web yet. And is mining from the second base, but Sock is mining from the third base.
Yeah, Fly Machine's very much late to the party. I do wonder, could Sock have not just gone Breaker Knight Flying Machine? You know, he didn't want to overbuild Knights because, Paladin, gotta be careful. Heal Scroll was swapped over. Potion was purchased. There's a decent number of Riflemen here, and there's not a lot of mana on Happy. Maybe Sock can start to trade in his favor. Oh, the Book of the Dead is huge!
Oh my god, there's a priest! Does he have the Dispel? He does. And now the Lich has no mana no more. There's a lot of Stormbolt or a lot of Clap, whatever. The gyros are coming in. Destro gone. Opens up the ranks for the Water
Wait, look at the supply.
Look at
Oh my god.
Happy is drowning here. Mountain King needs to survive though. Got another Holy Light. Stormbolt, I can almost smell it here. Lich in trouble. Dreadlord in trouble. Happy in trouble.
It didn't seem likely, but Sock just somehow kept his army up. He lost so many units, so many peasants. But now he's pulling away with the army. 75 against 48. Happy is on 2 base, so he can start to catch up. But the lumber's the issue for Happy. How often could he say that? Where are all the schools back at home?
Death Knight with anti-magic, of course, protected. Needs another Holy Light very, very soon with the Mountain King, but he's waiting for that one more hammer. Can he break through the anti-magic? That is dispellable now, of course. Are we witnessing history here?
I think he's doing it, Neo.
Oh, psht. We've been there so many times. Way too many times.
Happy. He's got the heroes, he's got the micro, but currently Sock is marching forward. And it's not as though Sock isn't getting kills. Oftentimes in this position, you'll see players just losing units, but not killing units. Sock is getting kills every time they engage.
Oh, mass murder, though. Nova Carrion Swarm. What a combo. Reign of Chaos sends the regards. But he needs to do that over and over and over again.
Paladin also wouldn't mind getting level 3 soon. Archmage certainly wouldn't mind getting level 5, even just for Aura 3 at this stage. Paladin, careful.
Staff is ready. So is the heal scroll. He can't stay in
Knight at the expo. What a great choice to build 1 Knight just to harass those acolytes.
Wonderful. And there's a Water Elemental and Gyro at the other expo as well. I guess Happy is getting outplayed?
Yes, he is. Happy is getting outplayed. You can say it again, Neo. Happy is getting outplayed.
I'm about to pass out. My brain, didn't know that this is in my vocabulary. But Sock is attacking on 3 fronts, wiping out that expo. The main bases are about to be dry. More acolytes falling, but Happy was muscling up. Another 67 supply army. 3rd armor upgrade in the works for Sock, and the equipment, the utility is still looking grand.
Yeah, and once Happy has full mana on all 3 heroes, some riflemen are going to explode. More heal scrolls are necessary. All the heal scrolls are necessary. That is 4. That might just be enough, just for Sock. 1,300 gold left in the bank as well, though. Positioning, not great.
Oh, here we go. There's a town portal. Sock might just get out. Mass AoE again on these units. That's the weak side. Clap onto ghouls. Didn't do that much. DK far far front. Might be blocked there, but the anti-magic is helping, trying to break through this with the spell. Destroyer out of the fight. DK still hurt. Sock is still at 80. How is he still at 80? Mountain King needs a little bit of mana. Paladin finally getting level 3. Is that the nail in the coffin? Archmage! No way! With the heal scroll, TP and stabs. Can you believe it? Happy finds the one way and overwhelms Happy for Talk for a second. And now you gotta run.
He has money to get the Archmage back, and he does. Sock is messing up his macro right now, though. He's accidentally building footmen. He's built 4 footmen now during this fight.
He has 80,
instead
90,
of what I think was knights.
90 food. How is Sock's supply not going down? In happy late game fights, the supply is plummeting. Usually, it's not happening. Dreadlord, on the verge of dying. So it's the Paladin.
90 versus 36, Neo. He's done it. Has he not done it? Can we say that he's done it?
It's not over. There are 3 heroes and a statue. Mad Frog versus King Crimson. This is the situation. This is not over yet. But this is another expansion that's over yet on the right-hand side. Sock is getting closer and closer to eliminating Happy.
87 supply versus 35. The footmen that were, I think, accidentally built were sent to harass the expansion, but those are feeding free experience to Happy. Okay, the one way Sock could lose, I suppose, is somehow if he loses that middle expansion and then his bottom right mines out, because Happy has a lot of gold at the upper left still, but 83 supply. Needs heal scrolls, though. He used all 4 heal scrolls?
Wow.
He used all 4 in that fight.
That's incredible. Twice the supply. Hero levels looking good. Paladin level 3 is a game changer. Inner fire rifles. Happy has nothing but his heroes. Carrion Swarm Nova. Weapon of mass destruction, of course. This time the Archmage a little safer. Nuke on the Paladin, but he's barely taking any physical damage thanks to 8 armor points, and Happy's gotta run. But how do you run against Stormbolt? Knights are charging forward. They got, I don't know, 20 armor or something, what it feels like, despite the Orb of Corruption. Sock is laying siege to Happy, throwing him out of the War3Champions finals.
Oh my god, he's done it. He's done it. It's just heroes. He's trying to kill what he can, and he's killing a lot, but eventually one of these heroes is going to fall. There's no statue. There's no anti-magic anymore. There's nothing Happy can do, and there goes the Lich, and there goes the GG, and Sock eliminates Happy. That felt like a grand final. That was just a quarterfinal.
Absolutely. The celebration of Sock, well deserved. This man has done it. Happy has, I think, never lost a series prior to a grand final at War3Champions, but now he's out by a human player, by the human player. Sock is a god.
Absolutely insane performance by Sock. My lord, what a play, what a player. Incredible, incredible. Streak to also break 4 years of losing to Happy. Today he gets the win in the most insane fashion. One of the best series we've ever seen on this channel. And Happy, the big favorite, eliminated. Sock elated. And we have a new crown of certainty when it comes to the crown for the humans. The battle was going on between 40 and Sock for a long time. Sock today might be reaching the S tier status.
Is that the breakout performance? That was a hell of a performance. You saw that little heart to the camera, to his viewers. Definitely deserved. This man in the semifinals alongside Foggy. And I was able to hear the sigh of relief of Foggy from Georgia to Hamburg. And all the other players as well. The Emperor has been eliminated. The reign of terror is over for now.
Dude, that was something else, man.
It's done.
Can't believe that.
It's done, everybody. Chat is going wild, and it's not a dream. We were all there. We were all there. And if that's not the time, with 4,000 viewers right here, to chip into the prize pool and reward Sock and all the other players for this entertainment, then I don't know what is. W3Champions.backtowarcraft.com. We got a lot of bits here tonight. We got a lot of subs here tonight. We're fine. But the players, they need the reward here today. You can support by direct contributions, by buying profile pictures, with everything. This is a different War3 Champions finals from here on out.
So crazy. So crazy. And so well deserved, too. And you know what? For those of you thinking it, the ping was great for both players. Don't even think about that. The ping was great, and they both performed so well. I mean, Happy played great, too. Like crazy. It wasn't as though Happy had an off day, because Happy doesn't have off days. Sock just owned him. He just owned him. Like, even the game Sock lost, he was in a winning position in both games.
Absolute god tier. Like, the amount of innovation that we had in this series, Mountain King first, with Dragonhawks, with lots and lots of gyros, and in the end, with inner fire rifles. Remo, is that the happiest moment of your life? Is the DM to Todd out yet?
Inner fire rifles, baby. We all knew it. We all knew it all along. And yeah, I love it. Sock being willing to go not with the norm, not with Night Gyros, because the one thing Night Gyros is bad at is Banshees. Sees the Banshees, reacts. You have the Dispel against the Sleep, you have the Dispel against the Curse, and of course nowadays also against the Anti-Magic. And as Carson absolutely correctly pointed out, if you're in a good position financially, you can supply enough heal scrolls to stay alive. That can be a winning strategy. If you've been in a worse position, you don't have the scrolls, everything dies to Nova and Carrion Swarm. This strat looks horrible. But if you're in a good spot, it can work. Sock found the perfect time for the perfect strat on the perfect day to make a bit of Warcraft history.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Like, crazy.
Dude,
crazy.
think about that concealed hill game. Like we forget about what the first game was. That game was crazy. Like, the start of the series was the most ridiculous game ever. Like, that's how this started. And look how it ended. Like, it was an insane series.
And we got
also, like, the Northern Isles game was also so crazy. Like, I was getting stressed on Northern Isles, dude. It was
It was too much to cast. It was too
heart
much.
palpitations.
We got 10,000 bits by Woody Wood again. Sock did it! Cheers, 10,000. That is, you must be the bit leader here now, dude. This entire weekend. Woody Wood has a YouTube channel, by the way, where he publishes extraordinary orc gameplay. Go check him out. But yeah, man, this is now a very stressful situation for me. You guys unfortunately can't be with me next weekend, and I have to come up with a new narrative for the W3Champions finals. I can't just repeat the same things I've said 14 times already. Insane.
No Undeads in the top 4. First time.
Correct.
True. Undead
Correct.
needs buffs.
Oh my god.
Not strong enough. That's the narrative, Neil. Blizzard, please buff Undead.
Dude, I can't believe that Sock survived this early game on Autumn Leaves. And I can't believe that Happy survived the fight on Northern Isles in the upper left. They were
the way he bought time against that frenzy push, like, and how much time he needed for the tower.
Staff and the footman split.
Didn't have the luxury to get a shredder. Had to scrape together the lumber just barely had enough to get the towers. Barely enough to
The
get
towers
the masonry.
finished at
Barely
the
enough.
same time Destroform finished. If you go back and watch it, they finished at the same time. It's insane.
Yeah, man, Sock has been on the rise for quite some time, but today was the best Sock, I guess. Similar to X-Lord, or to the X-Lord series at Raraland, but just against Happy and not against X-Lord, which is just, yeah, unreal. Unreal. 2 out of 4 players for the semifinal concluded. We still have a banger of a bracket for you guys for next weekend. We're going to start on Friday, not Saturday. And like, this is one of the most exciting groups that we still have left for you guys. So I would just take Friday off. Look at this. Foggy Sock qualified, as you know. We got Colorful Elegant, Moon and Leon. A first round match. Moon versus Leon. Gorgeous. And also Hitman, Hawk, Kaho, and Starbuck. Like, perfect. Perfect group that is.
Dude, I mean, I don't want to say, I think Hitman could actually win this tournament now that Happy's out of it. Kaho's a tough one, but I think, Hitman's beaten Sock in the past. I think we could see, it's going to be probably Night Elf Mirror in the semifinals if Leon doesn't get a huge upset. My boy could come in hot if he's prepared and if he shows up. I'm just going to throw that out there, I'm just going to throw that out there.
And he's in the same bracket with Sock, and you saw what Sock is capable of today.
I've seen what Sock can do. Amen. Two of my favorite players. I don't want anyone to win there.
Incredible.
Or lose. Like I say.
Thank you, Nicholas Bender, for the $25. Thank you, Ein Sharp, for the $5. Thank you, Easy Monday, for the $10. Thank you guys for using the sponsored quest. Thank you, Zerosack, for buying a human profile picture. Thank you, Comrade Wisp, for the $10. There we go. There's the contributions. Young Hofer, our Raraland observer, one of our Raraland observers, with the profile pictures as well. That's proper. That's the proper amount. I want to see the 2K falling today, everybody. Still a bit off. We have one more for you guys. Not a one-on-one, but an FFA. With that, Carson's time at the W3Champions finals are coming to an end. Do you regret your life choices now that you're gone next weekend?
I do wish I could be here, and maybe circumstances will change. You know, as I said, it's always pure chaos over here in the band house. So who knows what will happen over the next 5 days. But yes, I do regret it. It's going to be an amazing tournament. And the FFA I heard was really good yesterday too. So this one will probably be really good.
Freaking banger last week, last day. And today we have another amazing FFA for you guys. Coming up next, after a little restart of the stream, we have the second semifinal in the grand final at the moment. Neutron, Lelu, and Bobby OG, Canada representing in a grand final. And today we have more Canada for you guys. As if a Canadian caster wouldn't be enough, we got King Deuce in the semifinal alongside Seiso, Erenicus, and Death Note. Very curious about the hosting situation here between Canada, New Zealand, and Russia. But my admin boys will figure this out. It's all gonna be good. And yeah, of course, a lot of co-casters here as well. I'm almost done, dude. I'm sweating. It's great day.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, that was, and wait, is that all right if I'm gonna say a spoiler to everyone in chat? I'll give you 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a happy that just came off a 4-0 versus Focus. He just 4-0'd him, and then he did that, and then Sock did that to him. Like, how crazy is that? That was not a slouching happy. That was a 4-0 in a grand final happy.
Yeah.
Right before. Insane. Absolutely insane. I can't believe that. It's one of the craziest things ever.
What a sick day for all of us. And what a fucking crazy day for Sock.
Yeah, dude, he's going to remember this forever.
This must be one of the best days of his life. I messaged him already. I imagine so have hundreds of others.
So crazy. He deserves it too, man. He's been grinding for so long. And he's improved so much. Like, just to think like how much of a banger of a series it was against X-Lord last year, and now to have an equivalent series against Happy just shows the levels that he improves like year after year after year after year. He's gotten so good, so much better.
And on top of that, he's also a class person. Like, his English is not the best, but you just see him on the camera. He's smiling most of the time. When you see him in person, he's always up for a joke or an arm wrestling match where he dominates Remo Demo. He just dominates everything he attends at the moment, as it seems.
It was a lucky bash, Neil. We all know.
Maybe rematch at Rara?
That was a bad idea last time, but let's see which bad idea.
You mess up your elbow
next time. That was the wrist. The wrist was hurt for like half a year, but it's good now, so yeah, fuck it.
Exactly. Oh man, Wombat, 50 euros. Absolutely fantastic. Cool runnings with the 5 euros. Thank you. Ein Schaf says, oh, I missed something. Let's go, Sock. Philippe, thank you for the 5 euros as well. We are getting close to the 2K. So now, FFA in, I guess, 10 minutes. Once the stream is coming live again, maybe 20 minutes. We'll see about that. But Carson, I thank you for getting up super early. You do hold great value to this broadcast. I'm very glad you're by my side.
Thank you. About time you said that, god damn it.
Yeah. So you guys don't go anywhere. Like, this semifinal is going to be hot. Seiso, Erenicus, Deuce, and Death Note in the FFA.